what is a huge clash for both sides. Looks like Richardson's got the job on circuit. Boy stunning in the guts, Monaghan, and it looks like Thornton or Hutchison, they look alike. But anyway, we're underway. Big round of footy in netball. Round 17 could show up the top three. One down by Garner there. Coming through Slater. He was dispossessed. Coming through there, Hoy. Just paddles the ball slightly sideways. Thornton's hand pass was clean to Enor. He gets the first kick up towards right half. Orders the rain starts to fall. Free kick been picked out. And we're going to go to Larico, who's got the job on Cooper Stevens. He goes short. It's a Liam Hammond, who was very good last week.
He's made a real roll of that tagging run with sort of operation there, Larico.
Dangerous kick.
Goes again.
Couldn't quite take the mark on this occasion. Mopped up by Enor. To Hoy. Good handball wide to Stevens. Just not sure what to do. Goes up towards half forward. Howlett on a searching lead. Couldn't take it. Picks up the football now. And Gooden's down. And he's not looking too great. He's kicked towards the inside 50. Dangerous spot. Here's Tommy Swain. The unlikely forward down there. Paddling the ball forward to his own side advantage. But he's going to get a free kick.
How big is this move, Pilsy? Swain playing up forward.
He played on the wing last week, and I think they're just getting him in the front half because he's one of their better kicks of the ball. He's got the silkiest, smoothest foot skills you'll ever see, and I've been told that we have to call him the camel.
The camel?
He doesn't drink water. The water boys run the water out. He doesn't drink it.
It's a big injury.
The
South
camel.
Colac will come back to that as Swain has a shot for goal.
The camel!
The unlikeliest of goal kickers. Tommy Swain kicks the first goal of the day contender. What a start for the Bombers.
Westvic Sheds and
Pete.
Garages goal of the day.
Wow, what a time to kick your second goal for the season. That's Mr. Game there. 1 stride 6. South Colac gets a score, and then we've got a Parlers home hardware injury update. Unfortunately, Josh Gooden done something pretty bad. So
it looks like maybe twisted an ankle or something lower leg.
It didn't look great though.
He sort of hopped off there, but hopefully it might be just a stinger. But we'll wait and see.
I think it's a great move with Swaney getting further up the ball.
Yeah.
You want him kicking the ball into your forwards and delivering it. And
the camel.
I just think the space out there on the wing is good for him.
He hasn't kicked too many goals. Your turn, Pilsy.
Garner wins a handball. Swaney, or free kick paid by Andrew McKinnon, goes the way of Circuit. And Circuit now in the centre of the ground can wheel around on his right foot. He plays on, kicks inside the forward 50, looking for Young Noodles. He can't take the mark. He's with Patch. And the ball will be seen over the boundary line. Or Zach Day keeps it in. And now Stannard for the Bombers can just kick that as high and as far into the next
door neighbours
as he can. Jacob Stannard special to start the first quarter out here at Irrewarra.
That has gone to Peter Hickey's favourite place, the airport.
If he was playing cricket, it was 6.
Yeah, it would have been a bit lucky. There's no stands here. Otherwise, it'll take a month of Sundays to get that ball back.
Yeah, that's right.
It's well and truly lost. I don't know if we're going to get that one back, fellas.
Woodsy's got it, I think. He's got it.
Well, he's had to jump the fence and climb back over.
What's the biggest 6 on this ground, Pilsy?
The biggest 6?
Oh, Peter Hickey would have hit it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or he'd claim he did.
100%.
As Woods can kick inside, little chip kick to Monaghan, barely the required 15. And Monaghan, who's had a ripping year for South Colac, can kick inside forward 50 for Prassani. He can't take the mark. Bounced off his chest. And Irrewarra now can go out through Mitch Gaunt, and he kicks long down the line. Howlett it is with Bowden, and the ball will be seen over the boundary line. Irrewarra looking good, holding up defensively to start this game.
Big match up there, Howlett and Bowden. So Howlett will have a big job because he's a great interceptor, Bowden.
See Big Bluey warming up on the boundary.
He's getting ready, Drew.
And Tyler Flanagan on the bench with him.
Yeah, exactly right. Back for his first game, back in the side this week too. A Circuit thumps the kick inside 50. Mummerson's got front position now. Great grab by the youngster. Class half a centre mark of the day. And that'll give his confidence a word of good to start this game. Young Noodles, this is a tough kick for him now. He'll kick from 25 deep in the right forward pocket.
Yeah, he used his body well there. He held his ground. And
on a bloke who hasn't played much backline, Lewis Patch, he's always been a wing or a half forward whenever I sort of played with him.
Good footy IQ, hasn't he?
Yeah. So Mumberson kicked a goal last week, deep in the pocket from 25, and he likes it off the boot, I think. No, just faded away to the right through for South Colac's first score of the afternoon on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. They're one behind.
A couple of opportunities they haven't taken advantage of. Prassani there earlier probably should have taken that mark. He was done everything right except for hold the mark.
So it's going to be McDonald, who's had a great season. Take the kicking duties here for the Bombers, and he just thumps the kick long to the outer side of the ground. Richardson in front position, punched away by Bordenette, but he got one high according to the umpire. And a free kick would go to Richardson at half back. Probably a little lucky, but he goes over the top to the goal kicker. And Tommy Swain.
The camel.
So he's got it at half back.
Thirsty camel.
When the camels get thirsty, goes up towards the wing. Good kick at Thornton. He marks on centre wing. He's going to go to centre half forward. Good kick to Stevens.
Ooh.
Should be a free kick or a mark. Take your pick.
Front on contact or
60 metres.
Yeah.
Let's got a mismatch here.
Oh, there's a man free in the pocket. And he didn't see him.
Marks it 48 metres out. He marks it here. Kicked just his second goal for the year. He's a bit far out this time. He's going to go back to Thornton. Just outside 50 at centre half forward. South Colac numbers get back.
He can kick this with the wind behind him. If he gets a good run in at this, he can kick this goal.
Yeah,
he's taking a big run up, isn't he, Drew?
Yeah, he's taking a bit of the Brett Lee run up as Angus and Tyler Flanagan come on for their first run. He's going to go to about 20 out. Howlett's got 2 to beat. Garner's down there. Should be paid the mark or free kick. Doesn't really matter, but he did a good job, though. He was outnumbered. And Matt Garner will reload for the Kangaroos inside deep in their defence.
Yeah, it wasn't a great kick. He outnumbered there from the start. Howlett didn't have much chance.
Sort of just allowed South Colac time to get back and clog up all the holes there as well.
Well, you get Matty Garner back behind the ball like that, it's pretty hard to get past him.
As the kick comes out on the wing, thought Mitch Gaunt, handballs. Patch gets his first look at it. Bluey Angus gets a touch to Hall, and the ball's gone over the boundary line. So it's a really young defence here for Irrewarra. We're seeing with Mitch Hall, Lewis Patch, those sorts of guys, even Jacob Stannard, who's only 21 years old. So
speaking of Hall, we had Spencer, who was our junior apprentice of the game today. He was very, very good in that big win today in the under-18s.
Yeah, very good player. Both the Hall brothers are very smooth movers.
They always do have good kids here at Irrewarra Beeac. They always do.
And we get a ball up here. Andrew McKinnon will get in there and throw it up as the ball hasn't moved far from the boundary throw-in.
Bluey to contest this one.
He is.
He's come on. It's going to be a great contest. Jaden Angus versus Matt Garner in the ruck. Angus wins it down this time. Circuit can't get a kick away. Swain first to arrive. Handball to Angus. Comes out and the ball's going to go inside forward 50 for Irrewarra Beeac. Free kick paid for holding to Tommy Jackson. And Jackson from about 55 metres out can send this inside forward 50.
Got the trip in him, I'd say. He's a thumping kick.
Oh, it's a tough pocket of the ground to kick from this one. So I think he'll look to put it to the hot spot, and he does just that. Kicks it as high as he can. Good luck getting under that. Bodenet gets a fist in. Thornton collides with Grist. Handball comes out now. Howlett can't gather. Frampton is tackled, wrapped up. Howlett gets a handball back to Stevens. He kicks. Great kick to the camel. Thomas Swain.
The camel is on fire, Pete.
Yeah, what a touch of class there from Cooper Stevens.
Oh, he just pivoted through traffic.
Yep, in traffic, and he's seen the kick over the back, and just a great use of the ball.
Has he ever kicked 2 goals in a game before, Tommy?
I reckon he might have in the juniors a couple of times. He was a very good on baller, but he approaches now from 30 out. Tom Swain, it's a
the camel!
But it goes through the camel as the first camel of the Bombers, and that's a goal of the day contender.
A Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
It's a very good move getting him up around the ball on the wing. He just finds space, runs, and he's a great kick of the ball, albeit that was your flat punt there, Pete.
Yeah, that was a real up-country punt, wasn't it?
It's an old mongrel thing.
Yes, it was. But it looks the same on the scorebook, and it's 6 points on the board to Irrewarra, and they've jumped out to a nice early lead.
The Camel 3 marks on the Stevcom stat sheet.
Yeah, he's on fire.
There you go.
I like the move. We've been going down into the forward zone, back in the middle here. Good start here for Irrewarra Beeac. We know what's at stake for them today. A win. They'll automatically lock a top 3 finish to the 4th consecutive year. As Flanagan over the top of the ball pin will get a ball up around the ground. Sunks to think water. Imps 7 at Western Eagles 2. Lorne have got the jump on the Swans 20-0.
Gee, wow.
Nothing between Otway and Birregurra and Simpson over a point. Apollo Bay yet to score. We'll keep you updated throughout the afternoon. A circuit. Snaps the kick up towards centre half forward inside 50. Stannard gets back. Well attacked on the ball there by young Mumberson. Circuit, a day's lurking. Hand pass over the top looking for Cox. Picks up the football. He was dispossessed, but he's going to get a free kick.
Push.
Gee, that was a bit soft, I reckon, as well. I didn't think there was a lot much there.
Oh, I thought it might have been a free kick, but
he did have the ball, but then he dropped it. It's one of those 50-50s. I don't mind it being played. I don't mind it.
Just as long as they're consistent. That's the thing. So Benny Cox, who kicked a couple last week. His 8 goals, he's closing in on 650 goals as a Kangaroo. He's closing in on 200 games as well. And he'll go back 20 metres out on a slight angle, and this will be a nice little settler.
Usually
for the
a
Roos.
very reliable set shot kick.
Should be money for Jam for
Putting the
Coxie from
farm
here.
on it, Pete.
Yeah, look,
Not much of an angle to speak
Yeah, I
of.
might put the farm on this one.
I got a total goals in the CDFNL to include juniors as well for Benny Cox. Comes in from 25, and he kicks the Kangaroos first.
Your farm safe, Pete.
It is.
Sets it home
It worried me a little bit.
for a goal of the day contender, and the Kangas get there first.
A West Vic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
Goal 643 as it's Kangaroos, Benny Cox. Goal 858 in total in the CDFNL, including juniors. And that takes them to 117 on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. Irrewarra Beeac, thanks to Tommy Swain, they're 2 straight 12. We have played 10.5 minutes in the Richardson's real estate time clock here at Waweri Recreation Reserve. It's 3 versus 4.
So that'll settle the nerves for South. It's always nice when you
they
get your
just
first
needed
one
that.
on that ball
They just
on
needed
the board. Yeah.
Irrewarra Beeac's moving the ball starters
Yes.
well to start, as we've got Angus who gives away a free kick to Garner in the ruck contest, just got him high. Garner kicks outside to Cox on the other side of the wing, but it finds grass and bounces over his head. Cox competing with McDonald. It is over there on the far side wing. Balls paddled back to Flanagan.
Oh,
he
he's
handballs.
done.
Was it a throw? Advantage is paid. Shot goes towards goal and he misses. It nearly got there
Zachy Downard.
from Zach Downard.
That was a good effort.
Great effort. It nearly looked like it was just going to float through.
From a tight angle there too.
And McDonald now can take the kick outs. He's got Jackson down the line, and the kick is just perfect out in front.
no.
Can't quite take the mark,
Yeah,
but he's been paid it.
Done enough.
Fair enough. He had enough of it. And Jackson now, just on the half-back flank, can kick to Paddy Marnie, nearly right in front of us here. Paddy Marnie for Irrewarra Beeac. Not much down the line. He's got Thornton who presents at him, and that's a great kick. He's met Solidity by Bodanet. And he gets straight back up and kicks to the half-forward flank to Howlett. He attacks it, runs past it, can't gather. Larico's in there like a raging bull. Handballs to Foley out the back to Larico, who gets a kick, bounces over the head of Cox again. McDonald, handball to Patch, back to Hall. He can kick out wide where Mitch Gaunt kick goes over his head. Ennals, the first on the scene. He can take off now. He's quick. Handballs to himself. Keeps it in. He's going to pick this up. Oh, he can't. He kicks off the ground. Misses it. Thornton's there. He lays a tackle on Perkins. He handballs. Handball goes to Hammond. And the kick now, South Colac's got Zach Day, who can not quite take a mark. He's contending with Stannard. He gets a kick away inside forward 50. McDonald can't quite. Free kick paid
Push.
for a push out. Bryce McDonald, who stood up tall here for Irrewarra to start the game. He kicks out wide. Marnie, it's hung in the air for a while. Marnie keeps his feet. And he does very well, Paddy Marnie. He's got Frampton, who's got acres of space, and he's a great runner. Takes a bounce. He's got Jackson tracking back towards goal. The kick. McCarthy left his man and did a great job for South Colac. Prassani handballs back, and South Colac, Frampton can send it back inside forward 50. Prassani can't mark. Howlett, he's there. Grist is about kick off the ground. Can't quite. Charlie Grist. He's wrapped up. High tackle.
Gee, that wasn't that good football.
This is a scintillating start to the game, Drewy. I nearly can't keep up with it.
You think finals are 2 weeks away, but we're just getting a bit of a taste of it at the moment. This is great football.
Charlie Grist now from about 15 metres out. He can run around the corner or kick a drop punt.
You wouldn't see Charlie miss from here very often, I wouldn't think.
Where's the camel for the handball, Pete?
Yeah, no, I don't think Charlie would give him the handball.
Nah.
As
And
Chris,
he runs around the body and snaps truly. Charlie Grist has his first. Irrewarra has the first 3. They lead South Colac 3 goals to 1 goal 2, and that's a goal of the day contender from Charlie
A West Vic
Grist.
Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
Pete.
So Tommy Jackson's really working Paul Prazzani over.
Yes.
He's up and
Yeah.
down
Yes.
the ground. I think that's a deliberate ploy to
Yep,
maybe
100%.
unsettle their defences. But look, that's a handy goal. They've worked hard to get that third
You could
goal
just
on the
see
board.
Grist lurking.
Yes,
the
you
ball
could.
was always going to
Yes,
come out to
yeah.
him. He was just lurking off the back of that pack.
But, Tommy Jackson's work sort of unsettled the back line down there where Paul just wasn't able to sort of stand there and be the general down back as he so often does.
Goal number 41 for the season there as well. 49 2 years ago, 50 last year, and he looks on track to a repeat of that this year. South Colac go forward once again. Downer got a bit of a tricky ball to play, but McDonald, he started his game beautifully. Kicks out to the wing. Good defensive back by Woods. Good handball inside there to Jack Foley. Having a good year. He kicks inside 50. Mummerson again. Good set of hands by the youngster. Class Harvest centre mark of the day. He's got hammered on in short, but Mummerson kicked the goal from about the similar spot. Kick the point, I should say.
Gee, he can play this kid.
Yeah.
Gee, he can play. Just the way he presented at the ball and
took it at his highest point.
Yep,
absolutely.
So Bailey Mumberson will kick from about 25 to 30 metres out. He's about 5 to 10 in from the boundary. Had a shot, probably had a shot similar to this spot when he had that shot, and it was a good effort. Kenny kick it through the big set. He loves it. Does young Noodles. And kicks a goal today. Contending the Roos get the quick response.
A West Vic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
He is going to be the one that hopefully South Colac can keep for the next few years at least. Anyway, this is a great start to this massive clash.
He called that early. He was pretty confident when it hit his boot that was going through. But, gee, that was an impressive mark for a young bloke like that to take the ball at its highest point. It was one grab. Great stuff from young Mumberson.
16-minute mark of this first quarter. It's a ripper too. South Colac go to 2-2-14. Trails Irrewarra Beeac 3 straight 18. This has been a red hot start to this game.
Can he still play under 18s, Mumberson?
Yes, he can.
Yeah, gee.
He's a very good player for South Colac, and he'll have a big part to say in their future as Richardson just hacks it out the air. Forward for Irrewarra Beeac. It goes past
high.
Hutchison. Jackson taken high, and he's been pinned. Holding the ball. He had no prior opportunity and was taken high. Perkins kicks short, not 15 to Woods. He's nearly caught. Thornton can't gather. He's got Monaghan hanging off him, and a free kick is paid for holding the man to Mitch the Bull Thornton, who can send this one inside forward 50. They're creating space for Howlett, and that kick's going to be put in front of him. He runs underneath it, though, Howlett. Billy Hoy, my man, Sir William Hoy, is out the back. He shrugs off one handball to Tommy Eno. And he's got his first for the Irrewarra Beeac Bombers. That's a goal of the day contender.
A West Vic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
So Irrewarra Beeac's outside speed's really hurting South at the moment. We've seen Camel and young
Camel.
There's a camel, there's a bull.
Camel gets thirsty.
But Pete, South Colac are dominating the hit-outs, but they're not getting bang for buck.
No, they're not at the moment. But look, they hopefully they'll get their setups a little bit better and maybe can square things up. But
try and get a netball score for you as soon as possible. Go around the grounds, Brody. Eton Lawn continue to dominate the first quarter. They're 4-5-29. LV 1 straight 6.
Wow.
Imps 2-2-14. Eagles 2 behinds 2 points. Nothing yet from Jellybrand. And Simpson 3-2-20 lead the Bay. 2 straight 12. Thanks to Thinkwater. We'll get some netball scores for you shortly. As the Bombers added the clearance again through Enoy, who kicked the last goal. He's got all the time in the world to chip pass over the top. Good punch away by Bordernet, but it's all red and black down there. Hoy was dispossessed. Hutchison, he's immediately wrapped up. Good enough to get the hand pass out. Kick off the ground by Richardson. Inside 50. Swain clean bowls him. Oborn's with him as well. Swain's all over him like a glove. The pressure Irrewarra Beeac is immense at the moment. As kicked long by Oborn is just straight into the lap. Paddy Marnie. He quickly just it off to McDonald. Speaking of players with hot starts, that's a beautiful kick looking for the Camel. Swain over the top of him. Well done, Perkins. Just wanted the body a little bit more. Hand pass to Melgrove. Better be in trouble.
He's got
him.
Nice by Tommy Swain.
The Camel!
He's on fire.
He is on fire.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's a thirsty camel, Drew.
Indeed he is. He's got a between and half forward for Irrewarra Beeac. He goes back to McDonald. That's okay. He's got players on the other side. He's going to switch play. And Tommy Eno's got a stack of space. He's got Stevens over the top. He's got 40 metres in the clear, Cooper Stevens. He can run towards 50. Goes inside 50. That kick wasn't his best. Looking for Jackson. Bounces off his chest. Coming out circuit. He's dispossessed. Pressure from the Bombers immense at the moment as Richardson got one high. And he'll win himself a free kick. About 55 to 60 out from the Bomber goal, who are looking very impressive at the moment. They've got an open forward line, but they can't because Bordenet's the one in the hole. So Richardson about 60 out. Kicks to the hot spot. It's a massive kick. Theodore underneath it there. Bordenet. Theodore read it well. Stabs and kicks behind. Ooh. See, that was just would have been the perfect crubbing goal there if you happened to kick that one. It goes on to 4-1-25 on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. South Colac 2-2-14.
Good enough to create a contest
Yeah,
there.
they just look so dangerous when the ball's on the ground, don't they? Irrewarra Beeac.
Yeah.
Approaching time on this opening term. We played 19 and a half minutes on the Richardson's real estate time clock. Pilsy.
Yeah, it's just their pace and their pressure is just a bit much for South Colac at the moment. As Bodenat fists this one, it's been rebounded out of South Colac's defensive 50.
So last
Far side
centre
win.
stoppage, Prazzani tried to hit it over the midfielders, Pete, but Irrewarra Beeac still cleared it through Cooper Stevens.
Well, I think that's one thing they've learnt from Simpson. If another ruck's getting on top, they need to sit on the outside. They can't sit on the inside and let them just break away from stoppage.
J-Mar's done
with
so
J-Mar,
much damage in that early in that first quarter last.
Absolutely. As we have Slater now versus Prassani in the ruck. Slater wins it down, but Prassani read it off the hit. He gets a handball away as Enor gets a handball on the outside. Back to Slater. His handball finds grass and Circuit's the first to arrive. Thornton's there with him. Ball goes over the boundary line. We'll get another boundary throw in from umpire.
Oh, they want to deliver it.
No.
Won't happen here.
No.
They want to deliver it there. The
Yeah,
Beeac players.
you'd be filthy if it was paid, wouldn't it?
It would have been paid the other night at the SCG during the Swans win over the Pies.
Slater or Prassani wins this one. Handball, Larico. Handball on the outside's great to Foley. Or Circuit it is. Gets a kick away. Down hard.
Great.
Is pushed underneath it. That's a mark of the day contender from Mitch Gaunt. Superb mark.
Hasn't he been a good pick up the last couple of years?
Oh, he's a gun.
Before
He's a
COVID,
gun.
he was playing reserves footy. And now he's turned into probably one of their key backs.
Premier, key back in the competition. His kick is good to Richardson.
He's had a
on
good
the
start.
far
He started
side.
well,
Yeah, on circuit too.
Mr. Irrewarra Beeac, he is. He loves the club. There's not a man who loves the club more than Jackson Richardson.
Oh, candy by Billy
Yeah,
Boy.
Sir William Hoy. Terrific work. He kicks long, and Bodenat and Prassani nearly collide with each other.
Yeah, I
They
reckon
both could have raffled it. And South Colac now through Monaghan. Oh, he's wrapped up
Oh, he's
immediately
gone.
by Grist. He's
Gone.
pinned on the ball. And they're everywhere. The Irrewarra Beeac half
Another
forwards.
opportunity if he's quick.
Grist kicks inside forward 50. He's got Howlett all by himself, and he can take a grab. McCarthy for South Colac had two men to contend with. He just sort of got caught in between both of them because they were out everywhere.
Yeah, you
and their
could
small forwards are applying so much pressure. Pete.
with the pace, but you could see the South back line was scrambling for position there, and if the kick come in quick, they were going to be a good chance, and Charlie did get it in quick and see the resulting shot for goal here.
Howlett, a handy pickup from Lara this year for the Irrewarra Beeac Bombers. He really straightens them out forward, and his kick is not a good one off the boot. It tries to come back but can't quite. Irrewarra Beeac 4-2 lead the visitors. South Colac 2-2.
You're lucky not to be a couple of goals further in front of Irrewarra Beeac, given the way they've started.
Yeah, they've had the opportunities.
Yep, so Dylan McCarthy, one of the inclusions this afternoon. Unfortunately, Josh Gooden gone and injured in the first minute. Hopefully everything's okay with him, but it didn't look great. As McCarthy floating sort of a punt kick out of defence there. Howard did it well at the back. He dropped the mark, but he got the football. Richardson to Tyler Flanagan. Had a moment to think about it. South Colac mop up. Here's Zach Day. Sweeping handball. Put Hammond under pressure, but well done there by Howlett. Kept the ball in and punches it out of play. We get a boundary throw in here. Or Beeac's pressure is through the roof.
Yeah, it has been. And Tyler Flanagan hasn't really had much influence on the game, and they're still, their midfield
Just
still
one
on top.
handball, Steve Comstock,
Yeah.
Pete.
Garner against Bluey Angus. Here's Tyler Flanagan.
There he is.
Just hacks the kick forward, dribbling kick up towards the 50. Theodore's well tackled by Bordenette. Coming through McCarthy. He's immediately tackled there by Hoy. Spills to Tyler Flanagan. Hand pass put Howland under pressure, but well run off there by Larico. Chipping ball over the top's okay to the wing. And Zach Day, just nice and casual as July. Pluck out the one-hander.
Mark of the day contender, that
Yeah,
one. Just a
absolutely.
one-handed, casual.
Just kicks into the corridor there. Hammond's got two to beat, but good mark, Paddy Marnie. Class harvest centre mark of the day in his own right. Gives it by hand to Stevens. That's a beautiful kick. Here's Grist. Bit too, but he's too far out to score here. He's about 2 kicks from goal. He's got to go long to the hot spot. Jackson's got the box seat here. Well done. Garner got in front, wins himself a free kick or a mark. Take your pick. Did really well there, the big fella.
They're really
Through
trying
the
to
hole.
free someone up in the hole there for South Colac, whether it's Garner or Bodenette.
He really worked hard there, Garner, to get back into the hole.
24 minutes gone in his first quarter. It's Irrewarra Beeac by 12 points, but probably feels like they're a couple of goals further ahead as Perkins had a fumble and he's got a momentary to think about it and he just hacks the kick long, but standing underneath this should take the mark and he does 60 metres out from goal and the Bombers are going to go inside 50 once again. He weighs his options. He's got Howard deep. Hutchison centre of him, though. And he's going to go to the right forward pocket. That's a smart kick. And finds Howard deep in the right forward pocket. About 5 in from the boundary. He'll kick from 35. And this for an 18-point lead as we close in on a quarter time.
Tough kick from here.
Yeah.
Would you put it through here when you're back in your
this is where
glory days?
Tommy Swain and I would have this shot before training every Thursday night, and I don't think we kicked one.
Pilsy on the camel throw.
So, Josh Howlett comes in deep in the pocket.
Sorry.
Comes in, kick on its way. I tell you what, he's made a good piece of it, but just missing.
Ooh.
One behind. So, couple of behinds for Jossie Howlett. That was a really tough shot, but they open up a 13-point lead. I would say about a couple of minutes to go in this first quarter. It's 4-3-27, the Irrewarra Beeac lead South Colac 2-2-14. Goal kickers so far, Swain has 2, Enor and Grist the single goal kickers, while Cox and Mumberson are the single goal kickers for the Kangaroos. As his ball has taken a month of Sundays to come back. In fact,
Yeah, he's got it back now.
and we'll give me Dylan McCarthy. Gee, South Colac
snake.
cannot wait.
Snake.
Yeah, cannot wait for quarter time. They're probably need a timeout at the moment as they feels Pilsy. They're 13 points down, but they're probably lucky not to be a couple of goals further down.
Yeah, they've had all the play. South Colac's made the most of their opportunities as Angus can't take the mark. The ball will come back inside forward 50 for Irrewarra Beeac. Theodore can't get a handball away. Flanagan diving handball to Richardson. Handball's back to Bluey Angus. So William Hoy, he's wrapped up. Handball finds Bodenet for South Colac. His goes to Circuit. Howlett extracts it. Flanagan gets a kick inside forward 50.
Touched off the boot.
Touched off the boot. Oborn gets a kick up the wing. And Paddy Marnie can mop up as he has a couple of times today.
He's been good today.
His kick goes inboard and finds Stevens. He can
they're
go
out
out
here.
wide and they're out patch. He has numbers everywhere. He's got Stannard further afield. Kick can't quite get to him as Snake McCarthy gets a kick away to Mumberson, who read it well off the boot. He can send it inside forward 50, and Stephen Persani's all by himself in the goal square, and he'll kick a goal of the day contender for South Colac.
Jeez, they needed that. Jeepers.
A Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
Well, they just seem to be getting better looks at goal.
Yeah, the great ball movement there. A great kick there from, was it McCarthy that kicked it to Mumberson?
Yeah, the snake.
Yeah, just kicked it to him.
The snake McCarthy.
Snake. Which gave the advantage in the contest, and then Prazzani was just standing there 10 metres by himself. I'm not sure how he got there, but certainly an easy goal there and great ball movement from South Colac.
Mumberson just read it well in the air, didn't he?
He did, yeah. He put the ball in good position, didn't he?
Must be a bit of a frustrating, because they were sort of out if they hit that kick on the flank there,
that's right.
Warren. They just turned it over and
Yep.
it goes back the other end, and instead of looking at a 4-goal game, it's now a 1-goal game. And
Well, Cooper Stevens was free in the middle. Maybe they should have went there.
Back in the middle here, and what has been a gripping opening term. And here's Circuit. Good handballs, quick to Woods. Just takes the kick off the side of his boot, but Marnie read it well. And takes an easy mark in defence at half. It's been a grueling, it's been an impressive opening term. It's been an entertaining opening term.
Camel?
Swain, he's kicked 2 goals in the first quarter. Not many people would have tipped him for that. And there is quarter time. Like I said, a very entertaining first quarter. Well, it's pretty much what we've been anticipated all week long. The Bombers dominate for them as well. Second quarter underway here, and what has been a very entertaining start to this contest here. It's the Bombers up 27 to the Kangaroos 20. Ball's gone to the wing here. Swain, he started like a house on fire, kicked a couple of goals early. He's immediately set upon by Kangaroos everywhere. Ball pin will get a stoppage.
The Kangaroos passed on the camel drew.
I like your work there, AJ.
Thank you. Aim to please.
Slater sent straight into the arms of Woods off a standing start. He kicks towards half forward. Stannard with courage dropped the mark, but mops up again. He was dispossessed, but I think he's going to be win home the footy. Umpire was 60 metres away. Here's a chance for Jack Foley. That's a good kick to Stephen Brazzani. Dropped what he should have taken. Quick hand, Master Hammond. He wants his left foot. Goes towards the centering kick. Clocks is underneath it down there. Here's Downer. Trying to paddle it forward. Hand pass to Jack Foley. They're mucking around with the Kangaroos. Circuit set upon. And the Bombers are going to relay out of the fence through Hoy. Good kick to Slater. Spread it out. He had it. He's called to play on. Here's Hoy. Back it goes to Slater. Just has to kick it. Only went about 6 metres and nearly used the ball again. But he goes back and kicked off the ground. Smart bit of play. And Thorns, Lockie Theodore on centre wing.
I think it might have been a lucky bit of play.
And I'll take it. Kicks up towards half forward. What can Cooper Stephen produce? Larico with a good spoil. Hey, good handball looking for Larico. He better be quick. He got the hand pass out, just turnover. Gris chipping kick over the top. Here's a chance for Stevens. Sold a bit of candy. Left foot from 30. Open goal. Offline. One behind. Yeah, Hutchison inside deep in the goal square. And up behind his score to the Bombers are up by 8 there. 28. 4 forward, that is. South of 3-2 as Perkins kicks in there, and it's a shocking kick in. Theodore comes in, mops up. Here's a chance in the left foot pocket. As it goes to the goal square. Hutchison's by himself. Takes the mark.
Your man, Pete.
And point blank range, and she'll make that pay from a shocking turnover out of the defence.
Well, Cooper was under a lot of pressure with that last kick, but probably an opportunity there maybe to give Maxie the ball earlier, but he's got the reward this time.
Yep. Hasn't he have a ripping season in his first full year of senior football, Maxie Hutchison?
He's a nice size, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Of course, he won the East Hotel Player of the Game while we were here against
Apollo Bay.
In fact, earlier in the year, you were with us there, Pilsy.
Yep.
He comes in from 20, and he steers it through. Maxie Hutchison kicks his first goal of the day, contender, and make him pay from a shocking turnover out of defence from the Kangaroos.
A Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
He's first for the afternoon, and that's goal number, look, where is he? Goal number 12 for the season, just his 18th senior game. And we've ticked past the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. Irrewarra back.
Two-goal turnaround there. South should have been kicking for goal. And look, Prazzani, he's coming into form. We say that every week, and you feel like he's going to rip a game apart before the season's over. But he just dropped a mark there. He should have taken. He'd done all the hard work, and he just. That's the second time he's done that today.
5-4-34, Irrewarra Beeac lead South Colac 3-2-20. Back in the middle, Pilsy.
Garner wins the hit out. Monaghan first to arrive, can't gather. Slater gets a handball out to Mitch, the Bull Thornton, who can kick looking for Stevens. Can't take the mark. He's got Larico, but he nearly shrugs him, gets a high tackle free kick. That's a fascinating matchup.
It is.
Larico and Stevens as he kicks long inside forward 50. Howlett's out the back. Bodanet gets a hand on it, and he can rush it over the boundary line, and he gets into Jossie Howlett afterwards. Yeah, that's a fascinating matchup because we've seen him do a job on Ed Curnow, Tyler Larico.
You have, yeah. And just watching him, that first contest, it's the second contest where he seems to be losing Cooper at the moment. But such a clever player.
It's a tough job.
It is.
Not an easy there for a young kid having some big jobs on him, particularly with Ed Curnow.
Bodanet flies with about 3. Monaghan won the...
I think it's a free kick to
touchdown, but it's a free kick to Bodanet.
He got one around the ear, I'd say.
Well, he was contending with half the Irrewarra Beeac forward line then, so he's done well to win the contest there for South Colac. And Bodanet now about 60 out from Irrewarra Beeac's goal, and he's got Foley short, but he goes long looking for Cox. Stannard sits underneath it, and that's a class half a centre mark of the day.
Jeez, that was
to Jacob Stannard. Well, when you got Cox coming behind you, it's always sort of look over the shoulders sort of thing. And Irrewarra now through McDonald. Tries to find Theodore. Thornton can stream inside forward 50. Just pulls the kick and misses. They're peppering the goals here. Irrewarra Beeac, or the points, I should say. 5 goals, 6. They lead South Colac 3 goals, 2.
He had a little bit more space around him than he thought he did there.
Yep.
Mitchy, but
Perkins for South Colac kick misses. Oborn goes behind him. Garner clean pick up for a big man. Oborn dropped the ball, and Stevens now is having an impact on the game. He can kick inside forward 50 here. Cooper Stevens, a superstar of this Irrewarra Beeac team. He kicks to space, looking for Hutchinson. He
He always
unrealistic
took a
attempt.
Unbelievable hang.
Perkins gave him a piggyback. And now Woods for South Colac can kick, looking... that's a solid contest. Very good mark there by Seb Hay, is it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Rocking the buzz cut.
Yeah.
Sebby Hay, handballs inside in the corridor to Woods. He can kick through centre half forward. Mumberson, it's at his ankles. Does very well, Mumberson, to stay over the top of the ball. He's there with Foley. Thornton's thereabouts. And we'll get a ball up centre of the ground. And, yeah, Mumbers, he just moves well, Mumbers. And if he can
does.
just add a bit of size and, you know, play on those stronger defenders,
If he needs
he's going to be a seriously good player.
If he needs a few kilos, I've got a few. I can give him.
Don't we all? Hay, streaming out of half-back for South Colac. Kick goes over the head of Downard. Cox, he's contending with McDonald, who's done a fantastic job and wins himself a free kick as the man in front in the contest there. And Bryce McDonald, who came across from the Colac Tigers at the start of the year, kicked, hangs in the air for a while, and he asked a lot of Tommy Enor, and he stood up in the contest, and he gets the ball back. He'll be called back by Timmy Whitehead. That's very good umpiring by Timmy.
Yep.
There, and Enor on the Tom Enor wing. At Irrewarra Beeac, he can kick down the line. He's got Jackson. Ball bounces in front of him. He does really well. Handball back to Thornton. Sells some candy to Pisani. Goes back over the shoulder to Theodore. He can kick now to Grist. Grist attacks it hard, runs past it. Larico now gathers. Handballs out. Misses Hay, who can just brace for contact because it's an absolutely electric game of footy, AJ.
Irrewarra Beeac playing with huge confidence, aren't they?
Oh, yeah,
They can sense that they're in this.
Yep, they're in it up to their ears. Drewy.
Ball thrown up. They did a good job there, Pillsy. Goes to the centre half forward here for the Bombers. Thornton got one very, very high. I would have thought. Ball up. Do you have that stance there for holding a ball to
Yeah, he loves the theatre, Andrew McKinnon.
Oh, yeah. That stance. Look about him for that holding the ball decision. One down by Slater there as Theodore gave a good tackle for. Just slipped a little high. According to the umpire. Free kick will go to Hammond. He was in a good high position there as well. Free kick will go to Liam Hammond. Inside defensive 50. South Colac under all sorts of pressure. Goes short to Jack Foley. He's at centre half back. No one really to kick to the goal. Got man on man, so he has to go short back to Hammond. He's been told he ran off his line. Yep, he goes hand pass back over the top to Woods. His kick was a shocker. Lucky for them, Jack Foley mopped up really nicely. Kicks out wide for Cox. Had a shocking kick too. Probably didn't help his cause. Kept the ball afloat but went to ground. McDonald likewise as well. Good pressure being applied. Here's Swaney. Kicked 2 goals in the opening term. Woods is all over him like a glove at the minute. Umpire's going to come in. Payholder in the footy.
It did get dragged in.
Yeah, free kick will go to
I
Woods.
think it was Woods that dragged it into Swain, but it did get dragged in.
He sucked the umpire in there, that's for sure. Kick though wasn't great. Good mark.
Well done.
Gee, that's a good mark by Bryce McDonald. Class half a centre mark of the day, hasn't he?
He's had a ripper day so far.
And that kick is a beauty too to the corridor. And Thorns Theodore and the Bombers are going to relay it again in towards the 50
he's
zone.
out.
Here's Slater, the big man. Nice jig. He can run to 50. Kick inside 50. Went over the head there of Howlett. Still in a dangerous spot though. Bouncing towards the boundary. Perkins, can he keep it in? No, he cannot.
Yeah,
Just needed to steady. Needed that another step to steady there, Slater.
Should have done a little bit more with the ball there. I think the big man's not so used to having so much free space around him.
But they're doing a great job, the Irrewarra Rucks. I love watching ruck duels, Pete. It's one of my favourite things. I've got Jaden Angus and Slater just working Matt Garner over.
Yeah, they are at the moment,
and speak of that, Bluey Angus has just replaced him as he goes. Slater has a spell. Jackson won the tap down. Coming through again that time was Perkins. Good handball to Hammond. They're going to clear it out of the fence with ease. Kicks towards the wing. Day got up high. Good hands. Zachy Day takes a class over centre mark of the day. South Colac need a goal, but that's a dangerous kick in the corridor. And Cooper Stevens might have caught one in the ear. Takes a class over centre mark of the day. He's really set this game up here in the second quarter. Cooper Stevens, he goes short and finds Stannard. So Stannard now on centre wing.
Spanners.
Yeah.
Spanners.
Kicks like Spanners. There you go. Good kick to Jackson. He takes the mark. 60 metres out from goal. He goes in, ball back to Theodore. Bombers doing all the attacking, but only up about 16 points. Goes inside 50. That's a poor kick. And the mark being taken
just butchering that final kick.
Yeah, it is. That South are getting a lot of numbers back inside 50, and they just can't see any clear space at the moment.
As Hammond's kick was not great, but it works to their point of view. Day, kick into the corridor. That's not much better. Marnie's again. Takes out another intercept mark.
I feel like the same 6 players are all kicking it to each other. It's Hammond and Marnie.
Day, but he's going to get a free kick against Jackson because he caught one around the ear. South Colac's defence have been standing up to the challenge at the moment. They weather the storm a little bit, but they need a goal here just for what the Bombers have done. About 90% of the attacking in this second quarter. Brazzani comes, meets at the ball. Couldn't quite bring down the mark. Here's Woods. Sort of threw it out, really. Umpire says play on. Here, Brazzani mops up again. He's immediately well tackled by Theodore, but he got one high. According to the umpire, free kick will go to Brazzani. Centre wing. That's Stephen. He's got Garner on the edge of the square. That's ignored. So Stephen Brazzani kicks the long up towards left half forward. Downer has come meet of it. Created a contest against two. Circuit's been quiet. Richardson rode him like a glove. Here's an opportunity now here with Enor. Gets a hand pass over the top to Marnie. Kicks is a beautiful kick to the wing. Marked by Theodore. He quickly plays on. Goes inside 50. Going that for Thornton. Good use to the body.
Here we go.
Here's a chance.
The ball.
There
he is.
He has burned the goal of the day. What a play.
A West Vic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
What a play.
You're just not going to catch him, Drew.
He burned Todd
He's,
Bush.
Too quick.
He just used the body so well, created that space, run onto the ball, and they were never going to catch him.
Yeah.
Once he could see there was no one between him and the goals,
Yeah.
there was no stopping him.
Mitch the
Great
ball
goal.
Thornton. What a
Great
goal.
goal.
And the Legends at the 22 points, and they get a well-deserved goal because they've done a lot of the attacking in this second quarter. They're 6-6-42. They're open up a game-high lead of 22 points on South Colac, 3-2-20.
Well, I think you mentioned in the pre-game, or someone did, about Tyler Flanagan going forward, and we want to see
Yes,
Tyler go
Drewy
forward.
did.
And,
Yes.
and Mitchell Thornton's that player for
Yes.
me.
Yep.
He is
Yep.
your Patrick Dangerfield that can go on the ball.
He's got
does
such
some own, can
explosive
go
speed.
forward and
Yeah.
just break. And it's nearly, you're asking too much of a midfielder to go and cover him. And he's just quick. He's a good mark, and he's got great goal sense as well.
And as good a player as Tyler is, he hasn't got that breakneck speed like Mitchy Thornton's got.
Free kick.
Yeah,
Bluey.
go. The Bombers go around the grounds in the moment as Stevens hacks the footy, kicks inside 50. Chris created a contest. Hay did well. Thornton's lurking again, but a free kick will go to South Colac, luckily. We'll go around the grounds quickly thanks to Think Water. Things just starting to tighten up a little bit. It's Lawn 44, LB 27, Imps 23, Eagles 15, Otway 37, lead Berry 20, and Simpson 40, lead Bay 37.
Monaghan takes a mark. Great kick there out of defence by South Colac, and Monaghan can play on just in front of the broadcast booth here. He's got Mumberson on the chest, and isn't he a likely type? This fella, Young
That's
Noodles,
4
they
marks
call
for
him.
Noodles.
Oh,
50 metres
first of all,
paid.
yeah,
I think it was against Frampton for following Monaghan.
Yes,
It's a
it
very
was. Yes.
iffy one, but he was in the
Ran through the
protected
mark,
area, but he
yep.
was with Monaghan.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought they let that go most of the time.
And
but-
Mumberson now he's within range
he's
actually to
gonna
have
have
a
a crack,
shot
I
goal
think.
here.
Yeah, that's a fairly short 50 if I'm...
Yeah.
Because I reckon I could nearly kick that far. I can't kick 50.
Mumberson now for South Colac. They desperately need a goal to stay in this contest. It looks good off the boot. It's going to swing back, and it's just drifted. Won't even make the distance. Flanagan gets a handball to Marnie, who's been everywhere. He's got McDonald, or is it Enor? The kick goes down the line. Hutchinson flies.
Great mark.
Class Harvest centre mark of the day. And they can just take the pace out of the game here because it's all South Colac behind the ball. Ball goes to Howlett. He can't take the mark. Paul Prassani now. Kick comes off the side of his boot, and Flanagan can intercept.
That slips catch.
Centre
there.
wing, great mark. Class Harvest centre mark of the day for Tyler Flanagan. He kicks on the non-preferred, and it's a lovely kick to Jackson. Prassani's all over him, and it's a free kick. He's a bit sore to get up here, Tommy Jackson.
Yeah.
Clutching his knee.
Oh, that's not...
That's not a good sign at all for Irrewarra Beeac or Tommy Jackson.
Just a quick score, three-quarter time, thanks to Theodore Badiage Group and the netball. Irrewarra Beeac lead by 7, 42.
He's in good hands with Gary Boyd and Blue Marwood, though.
35 there in the netball.
So,
there.
Parler's home hardware injury update. How is he, Tom Jackson, Pelsey?
We don't know.
Yeah, look, he's wandering off to the interchange.
He's
so they're gonna
jogging
check
off.
him
He looks
over.
all right.
Yeah.
They'll just check him out. And Theodore
Must have just caught the
will
cork
take
in
the
way
kick
through.
for him. He sends it inside forward 50, looking for Hutchinson.
Second in a quarter here, opportunity.
Gee, you're on fire with Pete's picks here.
Yeah.
Hutchinson can line up for his second.
Nostradamus Mulheron.
Yeah.
We might have to get him to take over shift to Sheehan's guys.
That's right, yeah. The junior football doyen, Drew.
Introduced into Pete's footy factory this morning. Max Hutchison lines up for his second, and Irrewarra Beeac 7th. He's an impressive young footballer, Hutchinson. And it's a... Oh, he's just missed, just hooked it left of the points. Irrewarra Beeac 6-7 lead the visitors. South Colac 3 goals 2.
The snake to take the kick in, Pelsey.
The Snake McCarthy. I saw him on Thursday and he was chopping a big tree down at the Gardens.
Oh, right.
I said, what do you want your nickname to be?
The snake.
He said, the Snake.
The snake.
As McCarthy brings the ball back in. A long kick. Gordon has to compete. Tyler Flanagan there claimed the mark, but umpire said not to. Richardson hacks the kick inside 50, looking for Grist. Good punch away that time from Seb Hay. He wants the boundary. He played it very casually. Oh, good. He's going to get away with it. Boundary thrown right in front of the score.
Isn't he a good player, Sebe?
He is.
Yeah,
Yeah, very reliable player.
Yeah, lucky your head's not big enough yet for you for the page.
Yeah. Is he another one that's been
I drafted him last week.
Boundary throw in with about 15 gone in the second
We see
quarter.
Tommy Jackson
Over the
walking
back.
past us, so he looks like the leg might be okay.
As McCarthy hacks the kick out of the fence once again. Hall got up high, couldn't take the mark. Gaunt's there as well. Here's Hall again. Goes back into the corridor. Awkward one for Stannard, but he got away with
Stanners!
it. He actually did a good job. Get out of the
Get
way!
around,
Oh,
Stanners!
Pass to Tommy Frampton. You were the best talk about in the Games Premiership last year. His kick overcooked the kick a little bit, though, looking for Hutchison. And Bordernet just hacks the bags the ball over the line. And
He was about to stiff arm Timmy Whitehead,
He
wasn't he?
was. Gee, the backward kick left him with a bit of work today, didn't it?
So Bandry throwing about 50 metres around from the Bomber goal, who have done about 90% of the attacking in this second quarter. I don't think South Colac have been inside 50, probably on one or twice. Bandry throw in. Prezani, Slater, Prezani, that's Stephen. Just threw the ball in, straight to the arms of Tom Frampton. Hand pass is good to Thornton. Thornton's kicked to the hot spot. Howlett's got the box save. The best tour couldn't mark it. Bordenet's kick as far as Stevens. Has a quick stab and go. Marked on the goal line. Goalkeeper stuff. Taken there by Hay. He goes short to Hammond. Gee, they're getting everything but the kitchen sink at them, South Colac, that's for sure, but they're still into the wall. But that world only kicked into 2 goals in this quarter. Hammond kicks out looking for Downard, takes the mark. Getting better every game he's played, Zaki Downard. He was good last week, and he's going to go along up towards the wing. Cox is going good position against McDonald there. McDonald with good defensive work once again, and he punches it out of play. We'll get a boundary throw. Cox wants a free kick for an arm chop, but umpire Whitehead said, no, look fine to where we were.
So the other thing with Mitchie Thornton, he's got power in his legs, hasn't he? Like, he kicks that ball a little bit further than you expect at different times.
6-7 plays through, 2 margin, 23 points, but you feel like Irrewarra Beeac should be at least 40 points up, the way they played in this game so far. Thornton was out-muscled. Here's Angus. Kicks in the corridor. It's a smart kick to Marnie, not the 15 required. Snaps the ball up towards the half-forward position here. Picked up that in time by Larico. He's immediately wrapped up by Stevens.
How good is Marnie? Marnie been today.
been
Marnie
terrific.
and McDonald have been impenetrable.
And Richardson too. He's been superb.
Yeah. Ball thrown up. Prezani against Big Bluey. Coming through there, Larico. Good handball over the top, just missed the hands of Foley. Here's Richardson. He's dispossessed by Circuit. He's been very quiet. Just flicks the hand pass out. Foley mops up. This is Jack. Did well to get through the traffic. Hand pass to Melgrew. Chipping ball's okay and marked by Hammond. They need a goal here, South Colac. They haven't been up this end very often in this second quarter. That kick's not going to help. Casually, as you like, Tyler Flanagan takes a class half a centre mark of the day, and he gets away with a cheeky little bounce. That kick finds Enor. Hand pass to Theodore. Just had a momentary fun, but works away. Goes inside 50. Grist. Good punch away that time from Hay. Lurking at the front of the ball there was Slater. Coming through there, Hammond. Kicks okay.
Great work rate from Hammond. He had the ball on the half-forward
did.
flank and tracked back.
As Holland's kicked towards the wing, looking for Day. Flanagan all over him like a glove. That's still in the football. Should have been paid. Hall's hand pass was good to Marnie. Jeez, he's been good in his first half. And he kicks, finds Grist. Marks on the chest, centre wing.
That should be 50.
It is. That was noted about that. Probably a
Just silly, frustrated free kick from Seb Hay.
Has gone.
We've been singing his praises.
And that's a brain fade there from Seb Hay.
And he's within kicking distance here.
He
for
should
Charlie.
kick this one. He'll kick from 35, almost directly in front. And this to open up a very, very handy lead before half-time. We're approaching time on in this quarter.
Didn't need to be done
No, the
at
South
all. The
Colac
mark was
defence
already
has
taken.
worked so hard this quarter to.
Jeez, they're running on air, Irrewarra Beeac. They really are.
Yeah,
They
they're covering
are.
the ground.
Yeah.
I mean, we're seeing Hammond work really hard for South Colac, but he seems to be the only one on the outside there. As Grist can line up. They are desperate for a goal here, Irrewarra Beeac, to cap off their hard work. And who better to kick it than Charlie Grist? That's a goal of the day contender.
A Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
Yeah, you don't want to be giving Charlie Grist too many opportunities in front of goal if you want to win a game of footy, because he certainly makes the most of it. But, look, their outside speed's really worrying South. The longer the game goes on, the more dangerous they look. They're small forwards, their pressure. They just cannot get that clear kick. They can't find the space deep in the 50 at the moment. If they find that...
And that's to South Colac's credit as well. Snake McCarthy and Perkins and Bowden, we knew their defence was really strong.
Yes.
And so that was going to be the case. But
go around the grounds, thanks to Think Water, guys. Game on down at Strimling Reserves. Back to 6 points there, nearly half-time there as Hammond. He's immediately tackled, holding the footy.
Oh, Bluey.
Oh, Big Bluey. You wanted him in retirement years ago, mate.
I love him. He's my favourite.
And Big Bluey said, get stuffed, AJ.
He did.
He gets the hand pass away. Good punch under pressure. And I think they're going to get away. Here's Big Bluey again. He smelled what he's cooking. Ball thrown up on the edge of the centre.
Bluey didn't want to kick it.
6-9-45 to 6-3-39. Lawn in front there. Imps 3-7-25. Lead Western Eagles 2-3-15. Good game at Simpson. Tigers up by 2 points on Apollo Bay, 40-38. Ball thrown up again. Here's an opportunity again with he'll receive the handball there from Hoy. He's kicked towards centre half forward and Borden out. He's lucky he's been playing today, otherwise it would have been down by a lot more. Pressured as he kicked, but it's a good old kick looking for Melgrew, I think it is. Touch it off Jordan Foley. Good mark there. He goes in. Ball to Monahan. Oh, nearly dropped it. He marks and he wants to go. Runs to 60. Goes inside 50. Here's a chance for the Kangaroos. Finally, here's a chance for Hammond. He can run into open goal if he wants it. He's made a mess up, has he? Hand pass looking for Jack Foley. Has a quick snap and they've stuffed it up.
How hard is Liam Hammond working from contest to contest?
He's just from one end of the ground to the other.
And that's their first score of the quarter, believe it or not. And it's only been down in their end. So to go to 3-3-21, they lead by by 28 points.
Tell me, is Jamar playing down there?
I'll have to have a look.
Down at Simpson.
No. McDonald brings the ball back into play. We'll come back to that as he kicks along there. Good mark, Perkins. And he wants to go inside board to Jack Foley.
They got momentum here, South Colac. If they can just jag one before half-time, they're still in this game.
Yeah, they're lucky this game's probably not out. Lucky they kicked poorly Irrewarra Beeac in this quarter. Otherwise, they will be a lot further behind as Ward's just happy to let it go over. We'll get a boundary from the Lunsbury stand. Very important stakes for both teams this afternoon. The winner will take third spot. Like things are starting to tide up at Strimling Reserve after long got off to a fast start. Then the Swans will work their way back into it. They're a good game at Simpson and a good tight game going on at the Western Oval and obviously a good game down at Jellybrand. And we'll get to netball score shortly because the Bombers led three-quarter time by 7 in their top of the table encounter.
Boundary throw in. We'll get another ball up straight from it.
Yeah, we will indeed. So 22 minutes gone. Irrewarra Beeac have kicked 3 goals to nothing, but should be a lot more in front. They've had a lot of the play. Marnie's been terrific. Good kick, chip kick under pressure. How about that? And finds
the camel.
The camel's
out. And he's going to tell what
doesn't drink water.
He goes short looking for Howlett. Takes the mark in front of Borden. That's been a good duel between
those two. He keeps Borden accountable.
And he's going to go long up towards left half forward. Stevens is in the box seat. Yes.
Great mark.
Takes a class over centre mark of the day. Here comes the big fella Slater. Good punch away. And he's going to get himself a free kick and a shot on goal.
One in the face.
What's he like as a shot for goal, Busy?
Oh, I actually haven't seen him take too many shots at goal. He was recruited as a forward, but he's been playing in the ruck.
Okay, yeah.
And he's done well in the ruck. He covers the ground really well.
Cop the old ear ass too.
He did cop one in the face from Paul Prassani, I think it was there.
Makes you earn it, does it? That's for sure. So, shot for goal here for Dom Slade. He's kicked 3 goals for the season.
Directly in front, but a bit of a distance, Drew.
Yeah, 40 metres out. And this to put the margin over 30 to 33 points as we close in on half-time. Dom Slater, can he convert? Oh, beautiful! Oh. And he lets Paul Prassani know all about it. And kicks a goal that a contender, and the Bombers are in complete control of this one.
A Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
They've kicked 4 in a row, and they lead by 33 points. 8-7-55. Lead South Colac 3-4-22. Pete, lucky it's not more than that, given how much dominance the Bombers have had.
Yeah, that's right. The South back line's been under enormous pressure all quarter, but a contested mark there from Cooper Stevens. He had no right to take.
Yes.
And a beautiful kick, beautiful delivery. Yep. I know it was a free kick, but he put it into the space where Slater could run onto the ball.
I think we've locked in goal and mark of the day already. Save your job, Emily. Do it later. Ball back in the middle here. Swain, he's immediately wrapped up. And we're going to get a ball up there. Slater as Garner tackles him very solidly indeed. So ball thrown up again. South Colac cannot wait for half time to come around because they have completely been outplayed in every aspect of the game. Here's a free kick here for holding the football. In fact,
Advantage.
advantage has been paid, which is interesting.
Gee, that was
but
a late advantage.
It was, and Hammond's taken the mark. He kicks inside 50. Mumberson, well done, young man.
He's the one for them at the moment. He's running hot, Mumberson.
And he marks on the half-time siren, and this is a big, big kick.
Oh, come on, Noodles.
And this is a big kick just to take something into half-time. As I said, they're being completely outplayed in every aspect of the game, particularly in this quarter. And this, to put the margin...
This will be a big learning experience for him, Pillsy. A young fella, go back, kick the goal. Your team desperately needs you to do
Hasn't
it.
had a lot of looks at it, but every time he's gone near it, he's been very good, and he's made his moment count.
Comes
and he can
in,
do that now.
40 metres out, kick on its way. Looks okay, off to me. It's a goal. So Bailey Mumberson gives Colac something heading into the half-time break, and it's a must-see to go. Their first goal.
As the kids run out, they're on for the under 10s and 12s kids day at Irrewarra Beeac. The real footy's starting now, guys.
At half-time here, and... Third quarter just gone underway. We're about a minute in as Ben Cox has a shot for goal from 40. Got close to the man on the market, swinging back, but not enough. And through for the opening score of the second half. Go back to 4-4-28. The Charles Irrewarra Beeac got 8-7-55, 1-1 for Cox this afternoon.
That would have been a great start for South if he could hit the scoreboard there, but unfortunately, pretty tough kick there.
Yeah.
There's Brody Kerr, the goal umpire, umpiring in blue baggy jeans.
I love that.
There you go.
Dangerous fashion out there.
Yeah.
Here's Day. Mops up. His kick was well smothered by Swain. He's been everywhere today, the Camel. Kicks up towards the wing position. Oh, great coverage.
There it goes again.
Stevenson, he's away. Has a bounce. He can run the 50. 2 bounces. Keep going, Cooper. 3 bounces. Runs to 35. And he has kicked it behind. Oh, gee, it would have been the goal of the year if he would have kicked that one. Oh, that was exciting to go. And what's exciting, boys, as Irrewarra Beeac go to 8-8-56.
Brother!
We'll do that again. 8-8-56. Brother! Leads Colac 4-4-28. Gee, that was exciting there. As the ball's gone back inside defensive 50. Oborn's kick is okay. And finds Perkins. It's close finish in the A-grade net, but we'll get a final score for you shortly because it went down to the wire there as his kick looking for Mumberson was pretty ordinary. It's wide of him. We'll get a boundary throw in here. So behind H to kickstart the second half with Irrewarra Beeac still in control.
So great work there from Cooper Stevens. He's taken a contested mark, turned on a dime, and away he's gone. And he was just unfortunate. The South bloke got a hand on him just before he kicked it.
Garner wins the hit out down to Foley, who gets a kick away. Great kick. Great mark by Zach Day as well, who's been impressive on the half-forward flank for South Colac. And on the outer side, Zach Day can play on, not much ahead of the ball, so he can just kick long, looking for Stephen Prassani. He's nudged underneath it by Stonehouse. Oh, Mulgrew nearly picked it up. Cox has it, tries to stiff arm Gaunt. He's wrapped up, and that's holding the ball.
He's tried to stiff arm a brick wall there.
Mitch Gaunt.
He wasn't letting go, and Coxie couldn't get through.
A super reliable contributor for Irrewarra Beeac. He's had a good game today, down back as well. It's a mongrel punt to the kick, and Slater goes with the one hand. He nearly plucked that.
Like he didn't drop something else. That was going to be close. post. You nearly dropped something else that you shouldn't. You're too not to repeat that on there.
The mongrel.
Oh, mongrel punt. Oh, really? The Cole Fox.
Slater
even,
takes the run. And he went to we nearly had the clacker of the
He
night.
had it under control.
Yeah,
all the way, Drewy.
You nearly done this Spider Brady. As a free kick will go to Gunner.
I
Don't know what you're talking about there, Drew.
We'll have to go back through the tape. He kicks inside 50, and that's a good
hands.
hand by Downard. And probably Shoot got a little bit unlucky not to get 50. And he's 55 head, Zachy Downard. He's going to quickly play on, chip and kick. That's nice. Oh, good punch away by McDonald. He's been outstanding. Stannard's kick was a bit hot for Flanagan, but mops up. Thornton, look away, handball's good to Slater. Chipping kick over the top's nice. And Thorns, Theodore, the Bombers are going to relay out of the attack what they've done. Defence, I should say, they've done all day. Kicks up towards left half forward. Good punch away that time from by Hay. Hutchison
He's
had a
holding
good
his
piece of the
jumper.
jumper. And
He
well
did.
called, Pete.
Yeah.
Free kick will go to Hutchison. He's 2.5 kicks from goal. He goes inside 50. Looking for Howlett. Got all the ground, but no one there. Circuit mops up. Just hacks the kick out of there, but it's coming back. And Hutchison takes the mark. Their pressure's enormous. He goes short. Gee, that's a poor kick, but it works. Richardson, hand pass is good to Swain on the 50.
Camel.
Goes towards full forward. Jackson's there.
Oh, he's got it.
Takes the mark. Tommy Swain is on fire. Playing his new roll up forward. And a shot for goal for Tom Jackson directly in front, 25 metres out, and this for the first goal of the second half to the Bombers.
Well, he's got the camel because he doesn't drink water, but gee, he's got some endurance as well, so
He
it can
has.
have a double meaning there,
Yeah,
Pete.
that's right. That's right.
What
But-
does he drink, Pilsy? Beer?
I don't know, but just they
Anything
were
but
saying
water.
the water boys run the water out to him, and he never asks for water.
Tommy Jackson hasn't kicked the score today. Should be able to score here. Could he convert for his first?
Oh,
Just squeezed it home.
it in, I think.
Goal of the day contender for Tom Jackson, and the Bombers get the first of the second half.
A West Vic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
Another goal to the Bombers who continue to where they left off in the first half. We played nearly 6 minutes in the Richardson's real estate time clock in this Sports Power Colac third quarter to go to 9-8-62. Lead South Colac 4-4-28. South Colac got a big mountain to climb from here,
Yeah,
Pete
that's a
Mullery.
big dagger in their heart there. That's the last thing they wanted for Irrewarra Beeac to get the first goal of the quarter, and they've managed to do it. And that margin is starting to get a real worry now for South Colac.
Got some A-grade netball scores thanks to Theodore Bediger with a thriller here. Irrewarra Beeac 50. They've defeated South Colac 48, so they'll finish on top. We'll get some netballs to chat at three-quarter time. Birregurra have locked in a top 5 finish. They defeated Otway Districts 54-47. Simpson 73 defeated Apollo Bay 27. So the top 5 in the A-grade netball is set for final. So it'll be South Colac taking on Elvie in the qualifying final, and then Simpson and Birri, funny enough, play each other next week, and they'll play in the elimination final. It's a good mark by Stonehouse.
Circuit sent it inside forward 50. Hoy now for Irrewarra Beeac has Flanagan inside. Handballs back to the camel. Swaying. Handball misses Angus. Angus. There's a snake. There's a blue, and there's the camel. And the ball's over the boundary line. A great contest on the wing here from Jane Angus.
We feel like we're in Australia.
We're in a zoo.
Yeah, exactly. call you Steve Irwin, Pilsy. What do you reckon?
We've got Bluey Angus and Matt Garner in the ruck here. Garner wins it down. Ball goes to Day. He gets a banana kick inside forward 50. Downard read it well off the boot and takes a great chest mark. And he can line up for goal. He's about 48 metres out, slight angle.
He's been their most dangerous forward so far today.
He's a very versatile
presented very
player.
well, yeah.
He's one that can also pinch hit in the ruck if required as an undersized.
Yeah, he does
sort
a
of-
bit of ruck work.
He's got a good size. He's got a good size for a medium-sized forward. So
Yeah.
this is a big kick for him.
Huge kick for South Colac. They need this to stake their claim for third spot. It looks good. And he's just pulled it. It went over the goalpost
Yeah, I reckon it
almost.
went over, yeah.
And it's going to be one behind as Brody Kerr in his blue jeans waves the flag and just the one finger outstretched this time. Pete?
Yeah.
As McDonald brings the ball back in the
McDonald.
ball.
I see Foley's now got the job on Cooper
Yeah,
Stevens.
good. Yeah, big kick, long kick. Patches right underneath it. He's pretty much mark uncontested. Been front and downard. no one really went for the mark, so I thought Patch was the easiest one in there. 9-8
Is Camel and the Snake wander past?
Ball kicked to the wing. Bordenet's up underneath it there. Him and Hutchison collided there. Here's a chance for Circuit. Got one high, surely.
Yeah,
or Hayes about to
very
attack.
rough.
And a free kick will go to him on centre wing. Seb Hay. We're in the nice crew cut too. That's a ripper.
Buzz.
Goes short to Hammond. So this will be a nice slow build up here for the Kangaroos here. They need to get a wiggle on here to give themselves a chance of winning. They've been outplayed for majority of the game. Kicks long, looking for Day.
Great kick by Hammond.
And it's a good kick, and that's a better kick by Day. Cox has got the box seat. Well defended again by McDonald. Here's Stonehouse, mops up. Around the back, kicks up towards the wing. Perkins has got a good foot race with Frampton. Perkins did really well in the captain. He did really well there, Mitchy Perkins. And just hacks the kick up towards right half for Prazzani. Well done.
There we go. He got one.
He made good ground there in the last 5 metres. Oi! And he does the old attitude adjustment like John Cena does on Stonehouse. And Steve Prazzani has a shot.
That was probably the hardest mark he's had to get today, and he hung on to it.
Yeah, he did
That's
indeed.
it.
He did a good job.
Tell you what, we've got some great names in the CDFNL,
We
don't
have
we?
now.
Prozastek, Cole Fox, Stonehouse.
Yeah, Stonehouse.
Well, just
That's
you
a
saying
ripper.
John Cena and thinking of wrestlers. Stonehouse. That's a great
That's
name.
Prazzani, kicks long. It's going to go right to the goal line.
Oh,
Coxie!
Coxie!
Like the thief of the night has got it. Everyone flew for the same ball, and Cox did the smart thing.
They all missed it.
Yeah.
Foxy was just standing at the back, mind his own
And he's
business.
bang.
And
It's
Cox
landed.
comes in and
Goal of the day
kicks
contender.
a goal of the day contender. Thank you, AJ. Let me do my job, thanks, mate. Goal of the day for Benny Cox, he's second.
A West Vic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
2 goals to Ben Cox.
Just
And
fell in his lap,
Yeah,
didn't
it did. And look, Bryce McDonald's done an outstanding job on Coxie so far today, but everyone just misjudged that, and Coxie just was standing there, and it just landed in his lap, and easy goal for South, and a badly needed one to keep them in touch.
Around the ground, thanks to Thinkwater in the AFL. Melbourne by 18 points over the Suns at People First Stadium, and a good game at Olympic Park in Sydney. Fremantle up by 4 points early stage of the third quarter with top 4 ramifications big for the loser in that game too. So back in the middle here.
Angus versus Garner. Garner wins it down. Free kick paid to Garner.
He wasn't
That's
sure
one
about
of those
that.
ones can go either way. Maybe a block or something of the sort that Angus did then on Garner. Garner at the centre of the ground can kick long. We've seen a lot of mongrel punts today, haven't we, guys? And
No, we have
McDonald
indeed.
dragged off it. He'll get a free kick. Well played. He's been
He's been good.
He's been
awesome
outstanding
today.
yeah.
Those halfbacks for Irrewarra.
We've got a big
McDonald.
discussion for the East Hotel player of the game.
He
at the
goes
moment, having to win.
short to Flanagan, who goes quickly to Enor. Just little chip kicks. Still at centre half back, Tommy Enor. Hasn't got much up ahead, but he looks for Hutchinson, who can fly with Hay. Two of Pete's Footy Factory members.
Together.
Billy Hoy's in space, puts the ball out in front of Howlett. It'll bounce, hit the ground. Howlett keeps it in front of him. He's followed by Perkins. Tries to shake and bake him. And Perkins has got him on the ball.
Oh, that was a tough call, but gee, you don't shake and bake
You can't
Mitchy
shake and
Perkins.
bake the
No. What's he done?
50.
50 metres.
Oh,
I think he tried to get the ball back, and I think Perkins just sucked the umpire in there. So 50-metre penalty. So this is big for South, and need to get some scoring opportunities here. So
Perkins plays on. Can send it inside forward 50. He's got Cox, who's got McDonald with him. McDonald gets a spoil and picks it up, paddles to himself. He's looking for the boundary line. Can't get it out there. Cox handballs to Prassani. Over the top to Downard. Downard now running inside forward 50.
Bang.
And goes Awushka. That's the goal of the day contender.
A West Vic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
Yeah, great work there from Coxie and Prassani to get that ball out, and Downard had a paddock when he got hold of that, and he knew he did.
I think
He took
he
his
could
time,
believe the space,
but he took his time. And, so often we see players that get in that position, they panic and don't take their time, but he played it really well there, and that was that's brought things back in this game.
Irrewarra Beeac 9-8 lead South Colac 6-5.
Around the ground, thanks to Thinkwater. Lorna 18.58 lead Alvey 6.5.41. Good game at the Western Oval. IMSA 5.9.39 lead the Western Eagles 5.5.35. Simpson 19.64 lead Apollo Bay 6.2.38. And Otway led Berrigara will get that three-quarter time score for you shortly. Here you go,
Foley breaks out the front of a stoppage. Hammond can send it inside forward 50. Mitch Gaunt read it best off the boot. The kick didn't favour Mumbersome at all. And Gaunt now can play on another mongrel. There's something wrong with the footy out there, I reckon.
It is a bit.
Tommy Enor can switch wide to Billy Hoy, who's been super impressive. So William Hoy as well today. Flanagan gets paid a free kick for front on contact, is it? Yep.
So interesting matchup there. So we're seeing Gaunt go to Mumberson, a bit more experience on the young fella. So he'll have a tough job on Gaunt for the second half.
Hoy gets the kick back from Flanagan and he can handball to Enor. It just runs all day. Thornton, the bull, can send it inside forward 50. Hutchinson's underneath that. That's your Class Harvest Centre mark of the day, Max Hutchinson.
That is a good grab.
That is a ripping grab.
Under tremendous pressure.
1v2, that's a strong grab.
And the kick probably come in a little bit deep, and he had to stand under.
He guarded the space in front of him, so he could still jump and take it at its highest point. And Hutchinson, who was inducted into Pete's Footy Factory this morning, and he's lining up for his third.
Or did he miss that
He missed one.
Going for his second.
Going for his second goal of the day. To answer South Colac's goal through Zach Downard. Hutchinson makes no mistake. He's got his second. The Bombers are flying. And that's a goal of the day contender.
A West Vic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
They've just got the answers, dude, at the moment. They
do. They hit back when they need to. But they haven't quite been able to put them away. That's the thing. You don't want to flirt with these things. They've got to at some stage take the opportunity and really put the margin beyond doubt.
And that's the difference between a really good team
side, that's right,
and just a finals team.
Yeah, that's right.
That ability, to put the foot on the throat. They lead South Colac 10 goals 8 to 6 goals 5. They've just got the one or two more players that are spreading from the contest, like your Billy Hoy, Enor, and Thornton, who were involved then, and the Max Hutchison just
kicks it like a mule, Thornton, doesn't he? So we've got the donkey and the mule.
What is going on? Here's Thornton again. Here's air pass to Hoy. Here they go again, the Bombers. Theodore through traffic with ease, and he drives it long. Jackson's got front position there. Good defensive work by Foley. Here's a chance for Hoy. Overran the footy though.
Snake.
McCarthy just hacks it out there as far as he can, but all I can see is Tommy Unor, number 13, said, I can go for a bit of a run, lads. I can burn here, Brendan McMonaghan. Should have get free kick for holding the man. He did really well there. He handballed, knew the contact was coming. So he goes short to Tyler Flanagan and marks, and within range too. 50 out.
So here we go.
Tyler Flanagan.
You would think he's got the distance in him. It's a tough kick from out in that pocket, but you know more about that, Pilsy. You've had more shots from out there than me.
It's the hardest spot on the ground to kick. This maybe the boundary line this side as well. But
55 out. He's going to kick from 60. Big kick. It's going to go right from about 10-8. Stevens takes a strong mark.
Wow.
He just read the play beautifully off the kick. And he'll go back and kick the goal and put goal number 11 on the board for the Bombers.
He just floats, doesn't he, Cooper Stevens? You thought he'd jump too early there, but he was still there when the ball arrived, and he's another one grabber, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's terrific, strong hands. Yeah.
As Cooper Stevens comes in and kicks his first goal. So the Bombers have got all the answers. They've answered a mini challenge from the Kangaroos, and they go out to a 33-point lead. They're 11-8-74 on the Greg Allen Fire Machinery scoreboard. South Colac 6-5-41. We've back ticked on the 17-minute mark of this third quarter. Thanks to Sports Power Colac. That is all on the Greg Allen Fire Machinery scoreboard. Pete Mulheron.
So we just seen Circuit and Richardson come back on. The tags are even going to the bench. Poor old Brad Circuit went to the bench, and so did Richardson. But he's done an outstanding job there today in that centre square. Not only has he dampened the Circuit's influence, he's won the ball himself, hasn't he? But,
absolutely. As Slater and Prasani do battle in the ruck. Prasani brings it down. Monaghan gets the clearance and he can send it inside forward 50 to Downard, who's contending with Gaunt. Who's been fantastic. He handballs to the runner, Stannard. He's dealt with Downard afterwards, and it's going to be downfield free kick. Thornton.
There.
They've been a bit like that today, South Colac, as Thornton has the ball on the outer wing.
They did a good job to get themselves back into it now. They just can't afford to give away silly free kicks.
So here he is again.
Cooper Stevens can wheel around on his right foot. Kick goes over the head of Howlett, and it's a free kick for a push out to Perkins.
I don't think he probably needed to push him there. I think that ball was always going over their head. And
Perkins his kick goes straight to Pete's Man, Max Hutchinson.
Have a shot.
From about 56 metres out, it'll take his Saturday best.
It will take his best.
Yeah, he's gone short.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
There we go.
And a very good kick finds Tyler Flanagan's
And
chest.
This fella can cover the distance from there, I would think.
Well, he just had a shot from about the exact same spot, and he put it to the goal square.
Yep.
This is a lot similar to South Colac's game against Simpson. They haven't had a bad player, but today it's the complete opposite. Irrewarra Beeac haven't had a bad player at all today at all.
Yeah, very, very even team effort.
And Flanagan now, he'll kick from about 46 metres out. And he doesn't like it off the boot. He bellowed an expletive that Pete loves to use, I've heard. And everyone around the grounds just
I only used that one in the dairy.
and that was all you needed to know about the kick. And it's a boundary
He summed
throw-in.
it up well himself.
Yeah.
Boundary throw in to take place right for the Bombers again, who are in different score. Jackson just sort of threw it out really in the end. Here's Jack Foley's having a good third quarter. To Perkins, good smother again by Grist. Here's Thornton, 30 metres out, normally good finisher, and he does just that. It's all the Bombers' way, and they're storming to yet another top three finish. Thornton kicks his second, and they go to 12,880 on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. The Guardian is a game-high 39 points. South Colac 6-5-41. They've answered the challenge, Pete.
He's like a Jakey Stringer, isn't he?
He just
explodes in and out of the game, and when he does a lot of damage, Mitchie Thornton, because he kicks it. He kicks the ball a long distance when he gets a hold of it. But,
they've kicked 3 goals in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
They've really played this game apart. We're probably not surprised, really. We waited for the damn wall was about to burst, but...
And poor old Tyler Flanagan, he was lucky Eugene McKinnon wasn't umpiring. He would have got 15 minutes in the singing like he used to get in the juniors.
I'm not sure. I think the rule book says you still can. Here he is again.
Thornton handballs out to the Camel Swain, who doesn't go the ball but shepherds it. Thorny picks up his own handball and goes back to Hoy. His chip kick is going to work for Richardson. One-handed pick up to the Camel Swain, who's run all day. His kick tries to find Jackson. Perkins played it really well. Theodore comes running through. He's got Slater and Grist. Grist taken high, and he'll get a free kick.
And the old clothesline from Al.
Every small forward has that in their kit bag. And Charlie Grist, he kicked his first goal from a high tackle free kick. He'll line up again from right on the boundary line.
He's got that Luke Shuey knee.
Yes, that's that. The Ginevers.
The shoeing crew.
Don't remind Port Adelaide supporters about that. Where are we?
Grist, it'll take his very best. I think he's going to go a banana. Yeah, baby! And that's a goal of the day contender from Charlie Grist.
West Vic Sheds and Garages Goal of the Day.
Gee, we might have to reconsider the goal today.
I think we will, Drew.
But why wouldn't you expect him to kick it?
He's
He's
a
magic
freak.
in front of goals.
His footy IQ, he's just about as good as there is going around Charlie Grist.
Even the goal umpire was cheering when it went over his head. I think he thought that was that good a kick. But,
what a kick.
Yeah, great kick there from Charlie Grist. And as we said before, you don't need to give him too many opportunities in front of goal or he'll damage you on the scoreboard.
Gee, this is turning into a big margin now. After South Colac did before we to sound margin, but like I said, they've weathered the storm here, the Bombers, and they've kicked 4 goals in the last 7 minutes, and they've raked this game right open. As Monahan, he's immediately wrapped up. Ball pin will get a ball up. So South Colac got within about 20 points, and then since then, Bombers have gone bang, 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 bang. And they've got pretty much the top 3 all sewn up. As Garner, he's immediately wrapped up there.
Well, all that's happened is they've started actually taking their chances rather than fiddling around with the ball.
Yeah.
And they're getting, they're not getting better looks at it, but they're actually kicking the goals.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, as Angus round about past circuit, Jack Foley just has to kick forward. Stanner with a good double fister, and he's away once again. Bombers are going to clear it up towards half forward, looking for Stevens. He is absolutely turning on a clinic since quarter time. He's got the ball here. He's got to get the hand pass to Stanner. That was a shocking hand pass to him, and he might be in trouble. Oh. I think he might be gone. He is.
Oh, he sold him up a river without a paddle.
He did, yeah. Look, shouldn't have run past him and asked for the handball either, you know.
It can't be on the ground.
No,
in front
that's
of him.
right. No, that's right. Yeah, clean handball, he might have had some hope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a free kick is going to be taken by South Colac. I don't know who it is.
Who is it, Pilsy?
I can't even
He's
see.
in-
There's
he's
all
in
the
the
Irrewarra bench people in front of us.
Yeah,
We can't see.
Joshy Woods has
It's
got the free
Woodsy.
kick, and he's going to kick it up towards the wing. Circuit underneath it. Bluey angles on a massive fister, and the umpire somehow paid a free kick.
Wow. Geez, that's a big
It's going
call.
to Garner, yep. He was
Yeah.
frustrated, Garner.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't think there was a lot in that. I thought it was good defensive
Well,
work.
it looked like a big pack of players to me. But
Yeah, could have paid about 3 or 4 free kicks out of that. As Garner goes over the top, looking for Cox. He's worked hard. Yeah, he might be 50. He's very unlucky not to get one. And he's going to quickly play on. Hacks the kick, looking for Steven Brazzani. Got it, I think, yes. Takes a strong mark, class over centre mark of the day. And he'll go back.
And there he
Take
goes
his
again.
time.
That's a great mark from Steve Brazzani. And if he had taken those couple of early, they were a lot easier marks than that. But I think the harder they are, the better he takes
Well,
them.
that's it.
Yeah.
He always takes these ripping marks.
Yeah.
Yep, so shot for goal here for Steven Brazzani. He's pretty much directly in front. He's kicked one. This just outside 50. Directly in front. Striker pretty well. Looks good off the boot. That's a goal. That is a beauty
big
from
kick.
Steve Brazzani. And kicks a goal that I contender. He's got 2.
A West Vic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
Good mark and even better finish there from Steven Brazzani. He kicks his second goal. And that's their 3rd goal of the quarter. Just breaks the run of 4 unanswered goals for the Bombers. And the Kangaroos go to 7-5-47. They trialled Irrewarra Beeac 13-8-86. The margin, 39 points.
As we said earlier in the game, I think he's got all the tools to become a dominant forward in this competition if things just run his way. But anyway, he's showing more consistency as we've seen in the last month or so than he has for a while. So
Angus and Garner do battle in the ruck. Oh, no one wins a hit out, but a free kick's being paid to Garner.
Geez.
He's just getting the rub of the green
he is at the moment.
from the umpires at the moment. Garner handballs to the runner, Bowdenette. Bowdenette can kick that as far as he can. It's a floater of a kick. We've seen a few of them today. Mumberson is paid the mark or a free kick or one or the other. And he's been very good today when his opportunity has arisen. He's got Prassani and he looks that way. The kick goes over the top of him. And Bryce McDonald will see the ball over the boundary line. We'll get a ball up about 15 metres out from South Colac's goal on the far side of the ground here at Irrewarra Beeac. Irrewarra Beeac 13-8 leads South Colac 7-5. And they're just on top there, running all over the ground at the moment, Irrewarra Beeac.
Got the 3/4 time scores to produce. And he's-
Prassani has a shot out of the ruck and misses. Misses, and Brody Kerr in his bright blue baggy jeans signals a point and waves the
He
flags.
might get fined for that.
Yeah, I
Might, yeah.
actually should probably stop mentioning it on the radio. I'm probably doing him a disservice. As Stonehouse rebounds, kicks up the line and finds Billy Hoy.
See, hasn't he had another good game
Ooh,
today?
he's a very good footballer, Sir William.
As he going to kick long up the line. Centre wing it goes. Thornton at the back. Oh, good mark.
yeah.
Good mark taken by Hammond. He's had a good game himself. Kick inboard, though. He's okay. Touched with the boot. Holland. Hand pass to Larico. Runs to 60. Kicks inside 50. Cox is in the best seat. Punched away again from McDonald. Cox mops up. Sort of threw it out, really. How did umpire not see that? He was right there. Stonehouse to Hoy. Chipping kick. That's a good kick over the top. And Richardson, who has followed Brad's circuit like a glove this afternoon. He's had a brilliant game himself. Of course, co-coaching in the under-18s this year with Cooper Stevens. Of course, had a good win today in the under-18s. That'll guarantee him second spot with a round to play. And they'll play Simpson in the qualifying final in a fortnight's time. A Reed Footy net will score at about 10-5. Ball kick long up the line. Garner in the hole. But a free kick, I think, will go to the Bombers. And that should be 50 metres because he kicked the ball away.
No, he hasn't. Umpire hasn't picked it up.
Yeah, and a kick will go to Tom Jackson. 27 minutes is a long quarter.
Few goals kicked this quarter.
Yeah, there's 8 goals been kicked in this quarter, which is good to see. I thought we were going to get a wet, cold day, but fortunately the weather gods looked that we did have a light passing shower pass through earlier on, but we haven't really looked like it's turned out to be quite a pleasant afternoon.
It's a belter.
Yeah, it is indeed.
It's paradise out here.
I know, it's Jackson. Long kick up the line. Forgetting for guess who?
Oh, here he
Cooper
is again.
Stevens marks
And
it.
Mitchie Gordon snuck forward with Mumberson.
Yeah,
This will be interesting.
This will be
Yeah.
very interesting there. Good luck to the kid. There's a long
I need to
kick.
go quick because the only man inside forward 50
Kick looking
is
for
Max Hutchinson.
Yeah, Thornton marks uncontested.
Here we go. Look at this.
Here we
Go
go.
quickly to Hutch.
Hutchinson.
Lead at him, Hutch.
Hutchison and Hay.
Yeah, Richardson's worked his
Ooh.
way forward, and in the hole is Theodore. They
It's just
jerked it,
men
worked
everywhere.
out
Yeah.
beautifully. in the end at Irrewarra Beeac. And Lockie Theodore
here we go.
will have a set shot after the three-quarter time siren, pretty much directly in front. And this with a 6-goal quarter, and to set up a match-winning lead, if you haven't snailed this, it's already a comfortable lead, but Lockie Theodore will probably ice the game, you would think, directly in front. Yet to kick a goal. He's kicked one behind so far. And this, for goal number 14 on the board, comes in, 40 metres out, kicks, and he goes. No, he missed it. Through for a behind, but it doesn't matter. It was a dominant third quarter from the Bombers. They slammed on a very, very impressive 5 goals to 3, and they opened up a big, big lead. 13-9-87. They lead by 41 points on South Colac, 7-6-48. We'll go around the grounds thanks to Think Water quickly before we take our final break. Lawn 8-12-60, lead Elvie 7-7-49. Otway Districts 15-4-94, lead Irrewarra 7-3-45. Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much.
Well done, girls.
Courtney
you.
Garner and Rachel Seabright joining us there as well. Quick thought from you, Pete, before we start the last quarter.
Oh, look, that was a pretty impressive quarter there from Irrewarra Beeac. They took complete control of the game as hit the scoreboard. The outside run is just too much for South so far today.
Yeah, back to the football. KSC Colac last quarter is underway here with Irrewarra Beeac looking to do the double in good style. That's a good mark. Taken by Jordan Foley. Directly in front. 35 metres out. And this for their first goal at the final term. As I mentioned, we'll go around the ground shortly because tightening up at Lawn. Simpson have kicked away. Otway kicked away. And he was lucky for bad kicking. Could have been a lot more further in front against the Eagles. So Jordan Foley yet to kick a goal today. Comes in directly in front. 35 out. Looks good off the boot. Has it gone through? Yes. South Colac kicked their first of the last quarter. The entire last quarter, as a matter of fact. Jordan Foley kicks his first, and that's the 8th. And they need plenty more of them. They go to 8-6-54. Trial Irrewarra Beeac, sorry, Pete, 13-9-87 when we played a minute in this KSC Colac final term.
So that was the start that South needed, but they're going to need a couple of goals in quick succession if they're going to make a game of this.
Think Water around the grounds. Lawn, 8 goals, 12-60, lead Elvie, 8 goals, 8-56.
Brother.
We have mentioned during the year about how they kick a lot of points and it could come back to bite them
Yep.
in this game.
Yep.
That could be big, because they've got a few injuries, Elvie down there. If they can happy to snatch that one, that's going to be huge for him. Back in the middle here, Circuit was dragged off the court, should have got a free kick. Tyler Flanagan should be holding the footy.
It's a bit hot.
And that's a free kick, yeah. Probably the right call in the end, though.
Yeah, good umpiring.
Yeah, it was.
He's been good today, Timmy.
Kicks line up towards right half forward. Stand up with the punch away on Cox. Couldn't quite pick up Circuit. Is that one of those days? Richardson, his man, has been superb. Gives it to Stanner, and he lets go with a torpedo putt to Stanners. But as far as Toddy Bordenette, he's taken another intercept mark. Kicks up towards centre half forward. Hammond there, and I did really well. It just couldn't control the mark at the final second. Coming through again now, Monaghan. Hammond's there as well. And all mops up there for the Bombers. Hand pass looking for Day. Went straight into the arms of him. He has a quick shot. Go right to the hot spot. Brazzani's there. Follow! Gee, that's a good mark.
That's a
With the
ripping
flight
mark.
of the ball.
Class
With the
up
flight
and
of the
centre
ball.
mark of the day. Jordan Foley, he came from nowhere.
Yeah, he's
That's
come
a
back with the
specky.
flight of the ball and taken that mark.
And this for the first 2 goals of the final quarter, and to put the margin under 5 kicks. Comes in Jordan Foley, and he's got his second. 2 in a row to the Kangaroos to start the final term, and he went back and kicked truly after a terrific grab. They go to 9-6-60. They trail the Bombers by 27 points, 13-9-87, 2.5 gone in this KSC Colac final
There was
term.
a bit of Jack Revolt in
There
that, Mark.
was,
You know,
yeah.
the one where he goes
Yes.
back and like twists
with
in
the
the
flight
air.
of the ball and twists in the air and takes a mark. That was a great effort from Foley. Look, slight heartbeat, but we said they need a couple in a row. There's 2 of them. They probably need another couple, and maybe they're not out of this game completely, but. He's kicked the ball over the net, I'd say. Oh, no, he's
Yeah,
back.
it's
He's back.
Angus wins the hit out. Enor kicks it off the ground to space as Swain will be the first to arrive. He's followed by Woods. Woods paddles it. Can't gather. He's tackled by Swainey without it. Enor gets a kick. Flanagan can't get there. Larico taps it. Garner will see it out of bounds. And
Almost got
Pete
the possession.
Mulheron nearly got a touch in his bar stool out the front of the booth here. And we're going to get a boundary throw in from Matilda McCullough.
Is that your sister,
It's
Pilsy?
his sister, yes.
Gee.
We'll examine this
Family
throw.
affair.
Well done. That's a great throw as well by Matilda. Garner wins the hit out. Circuit can't quite. Woods, he's over the top of the ball now. Swain, he's there about circuit. Wants a free kick for holding. He's not going to get it. We'll get another boundary throw in.
So we know your nickname, Pilsy. What's hers?
I don't know if I can say it on air, AJ.
By 17 over the Giants, and the Giants up by 8 points in Western Sydney against the Dockers. Boundary throw in, one down by Angus. Bordernet worked his backside off today under plenty of pressure. Coming through Richardson. He's been good. Oh, gee, you can't give that hole in the foot. He can't pay that. Ball.
Good umpiring. He's been good today, Tim Whitehead.
Yep.
He's a very good umpire.
Jackson Richardson's had a good game as well. He's followed Brad Circuit like a glove. Ball thrown up. Angus. Garner. Should be holding a football. No. Probably got away with one there. And
They changed that a couple of years ago out of the ruck.
Yeah, they did. You can grab it. Yeah.
Yep. So ball thrown up here right in front of us here under bright sunshine.
Garner just kicks it.
Yeah, he did indeed. Here's Monahan. What can the Roos do? They go up towards centre half forward. Gord did it really well. Come off his man, attack the ball at full pace. And he's got Eno with a paddock. Has a bounce. He can run to 55 with 2 bounces. Once his left foot, he can run to 50. Goes to the goal square. Stevens wants
let it go.
I did not mean it. He can't believe it. Goal of the day contender for Tommy Enor.
A West Vic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
He just put his hand out to Cooper Stevens. He was passing and to him. Cooper said, "No, I'm going to let you go through."
And Cooper just said, "Oh no, this is going through. I'll just let it go." But
tell you what, we have had some of the best goals of the year today, haven't we?
Yeah. But that was a great example of where actually Irrewarra Beeac are winning the game. That outside run. You know, that
they're
transition.
just winning contests.
Yeah, they are. And they got that leg speed. And
I don't think he meant that too, by the way. 14-9-93, the Bombers lead South.
You're a harsh critic, Drew.
He didn't mean it. Jeez. He was passing it to Cooper Stevens. There's ball thrown up again. Margin back out to 33 points. Just, again, to weather the storm. It's been the story of the afternoon. Here's Jack Foley. Just clears it out of the centre square. Kicks up to half forward. Cox and McDonald's working him like a glove all day. Speaking of working like a glove, McDonald's got the ball back. Got a kick away, but he's been done holding the footy.
Not happy.
Probably a fair argument. He did get a kick away, but Day's got it nonetheless. Thumps the kick to the hot spot. Steve Brazzani's there. Got a good piece of it. Couldn't mark it. Here's the Camel. Swain. Camel. And Stevens just unloads an unpunctured punt kick. From there for Jackson. Punched away by Paul Brazzani. Bondret's there. Oh, takes on Big Bluey. Got away just gunning a fresh air shot. Here's William Hoy. Runs to
Sir William Hoy.
Here comes Hutchison. Hutchison goes to the left foot pocket, but did an old Shane Warne leg break. Still beats everybody. Thornton, who kicked a ripper goal in the second quarter. But he just happy to let it see it go over. We'll get a boundary throw in.
Big Bluey said, "You're not getting around me," and he wasn't letting that tackle go, was he?
Boundary throw in.
A vice-like grip on the jumper.
That's right, even though AJ retired him 9 years ago.
He did.
Boundary throw in. 40 out.
Bombers won the A-grade netball too, and Birregurra also won the A-grade netball. So the top 5 in the netball is set in the A-grade for 2024.
Garner wins the hit out here. Circuit, he's wrapped up immediately. Just can't get any space today.
What's his stats, AJ, Brad Circuit?
Oh, it wasn't Circuit. Sorry, Circuit's just coming into the contest now.
Well, I'll give you Brad Circuit's
It was
stats.
Seb Hayes, sorry.
7 kicks, 5 handballs, no marks, Drew, 12 disposals.
Jackson Richardson, he has played a super game.
Garner again wins the hit out, this time against Jackson in the ruck. There's a group of players. We're just getting like a rugby scrum at the moment. And we're going to get another boundary throw-in. Yep, it's going to be a boundary throw-in.
The thing is about the Bombers today, they've just had so many good players. They've done their job and they've done it accordingly. So I think Scruff Parker will be absolutely wrapped with this today. They had played pretty much the perfect game.
Completely different side to what we've seen down at Simpson a couple of weeks ago, isn't it?
Boundary throw-in, went through the hands of Jackson. Thornton just shoveled it out. Larico, Circuit, to Jack Foley. He's worked his backside off in the second half. That's a good kick and a good mark by Cox. Class Harbour centre mark of the day. He's going to go in for that's a poor kick. And Paddy Marnie's had another intercept marked. How many marks are in, AJ, thanks to Steph Com?
7.
All intercepts as well, I'd say.
So he's going to go short and finds Enor again. He's got all the time. In fact, McDonald, geez, he's played a good game. Turned his opponent inside out to Tyler Flanagan. An old mongrel punt kick inside 50. Chaos ball for everybody. Hey, that's dropping the footy. Umpire says play on. Gaunt's looking there was Thornton. He's immediately wrapped up somebody in a strong tackle. It comes out now to Oborn. Hacks to kick to a 2-on-1. Mumberson and Perkins collided there, but Mumberson mops up. He just hacks the kick as far as he can, but it's going out the other way. It's going towards the wing position on the left wing. Cox and McDonald. Gee, McDonald's been brilliant today as well. Paddles it nicely. Here's Enor. Hand pass there looking for McDonald. Good defensive work by Melgrew. Play on to call. Melgrew. Hand pass was good to Hammond. Hammond's kick inside 50. That's okay. Prazzani couldn't quite get there on the full attempt. Kick off the ground on that occasion by Cox. Cox is lurking again as well. Good tackle. Ball pin. We'll get a ball up deep in the left forward pocket for the Kangaroos.
He's just had a nearly day.
Yeah, he has. He has.
No, it wasn't his fault. Not his fault.
No. It's just he's looked threatening.
Yeah, he has.
Super threatening.
Yeah, you just feel like he's going to kick a bag.
At times, though, the delivery to South Colac today is completely the complete 180 that we saw last week. Ball throwing up again. Larico, Stevens, did well through traffic though. Jack Foley was good. Paddle smothers it. Has a shot from 35. Gee, that's a good goal. No. Just missed to the right.
He was celebrating. He went the early celebration.
Yeah, the early crow, yep.
That would have been a good goal, that one.
Yeah, it was.
Out of nothing. They go to 9 goals, 8, I think that will be. 9-7, 61 to 14-9, 93 margin, 32 points. As I said, the Bombers have had control of this game since quarter time. Here's a good kick.
McDonald's kick finds Hall. And he's another ripping young kid that's come through the junior pathway here at Irrewarra Beeac. His kick goes sideways.
His brother was good in the under-18 game as well.
Best on ground in the under-18s.
You can hear him on the radio this week. It's all right, Pete.
Gaunt finds Patch on the other side. They've switched the play here, Irrewarra Beeac. And Patch, who's played a predominantly half-forward in the reserves and seniors this year, has found himself in the back line today. Hutchinson flies. He can't take a mark. That's a great contest. Marnie it was, in fact, with Hoy. And we'll get a boundary throw in on the far side of the wing here.
So Marnie's been impressive today, hasn't he? He's just mopped up everything.
It's the best game I've seen him play for the club today. Paddy Marnie. Super impressive since coming over from Panmure. I'll get it out soon.
Yeah, you'll get there. You'll get there.
I think they were 40-odd points up at half-time last week to make a final spot, and they got beat.
Oh, no.
Season over.
Oh, Elvie have just hit the front there at Stribling Reserve.
Oh, no.
Up by 2 points.
Can they steal it like it got stolen from them first time round?
But not a lot of time left, I believe, as well. So we'll keep you updated. It's 10-8, 68 to 9-12, 66. Imsel came over the Eagles, Otway are home against Bury, and Simpson are home against Apollo Bay. But the real interest at the moment lies down at Stribling Reserve. And, of course, that result will determine they'll play Irrewarra Beeac in the qualifying final in a fortnight. Boundary throw-in to take place. But at the moment, it is LV 2 points in front with not a lot of time left, we believe, as well. So we'll keep you updated there. With about 7 minutes to go, we're being told. Boundary throw-in. Garner took it out of the ruck. Well done there by Slater. Hoy chucked it out, really. Rugby past it. Here's Marnie. He's been good today. Clever little kick over the top and finds Tyler Flanagan. They're streaming forward again. He's in to kick the last goal. Can he get out of Melgrew? Yes, he can. Gets around Borden with ease. He can have a shot here. 50 metres out. Goes long. Kicks a sensational goal.
Wow, they keep happening.
What a goal, Tom Enor. He was on the dance floor and he has kicked an absolute ripper. Goal of the day contender.
A West Vic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
Gee, that's a good goal. He got around 2 with ease, and on from 50 on the left, and he's kicked it. He's gone about 10 metres over the line. They go to 15-9-99, lead at South Colac, 9-7-61. Tom Enor has 3, including 2 in the last quarter.
Makes Tom Enor really special is he's a winger that cuts in.
Yep.
So he's playing on the right wing out there. Most times your sort of wingers overlap and provide outside run, but his ability to cut in through traffic is a real signature of his game, and it's what makes him a key piece to Irrewarra Beeac. If they're to contend this year.
Yeah, he's going to love the big spaces of the
we've had
Central Reserve.
We've had some good goals
We
kicked
have.
today, and that one was no exception. Hoy had a ruck work to Slater. He ran himself in the traffic, and he's gone. Holding the footy advantage, paid to Melgrew. Runs to 60, goes inside 50. Good use of the body by Woods. He should stroll in and kick a reply there for South Colac. Josh Woods kicks his first goal, and it's a goal of the day contender, and they get their 10th.
A West Vic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
They could have put up the white flag, South Colac, but they've really fought this game at the end because the Bombers have completely outplayed them this afternoon. Woods has got his first, and they go to 10-7-67. They try by 32 points on the Bombers, who are 15-9-99. We've played nearly 14 minutes on the Richardson's real estate time clock. That is on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery Scoreboard. Final quarter, all thanks to KFC Colac, Pete Mulher in there.
So Stannard thought he was pretty hard done by there, but I think it was probably fair enough. But yeah, well,
it was a good mark.
It was a
Good mark
contest.
by
It was a
Woods.
good contest.
Nah,
yeah.
Stannard's just complaining. Nothing in it.
He does that at training.
Yeah.
Wait till I see him, Pillsy.
Geez, the Irrewarra boys are going to watch the replay of this, and poor old Pilsy's going to come out black and blue next week.
2 points of
I might be
difference.
pushing the line of what I can get away with.
4 minutes to go. It's dribbling reserve. 4 minutes to go. Albie still lead by 2 points, boys. We'll keep an eye on it. Pilsy.
Hoy can't trap it. Monaghan feeds it to Circuit, who's got Hammond on the outside. He kicks inside forward 50. Howlett's underneath it. He ran underneath it. Stannard gets a kick away. He's got Marnie and Swain. The ball splits the middle and goes between them. Foley, his kick over the top, searching for Woods. He did well to shield the drop of the ball, and he plays on quickly. Woods, he's on the boundary line at Irrewarra Beeac.
Oh, no.
He kicks it out on the full. That's not his finest,
And
Woodsy.
that is a Premium Group Painting Clanger of the Day nomination. There, Emily, please play it.
Avoid clangers with your next project. A premium group painting clanger of the day.
ALV lead by 3 points down there. 10-9-69, 11 Chicken lead, Lawn 9-12-66, 3.5 to play.
McDonald plays on and gets around the man on the mark and can send it long, looking for Slater. Slater and Prassani contest, and the ball gets punched over the boundary line. We'll get a boundary throw in. Spectator side at Irrewarra Beeac on a terrific day for football.
Yeah, good.
Not too much wind at all, which is a sort of a signature piece to the ground, which is always good.
Melbourne are doing an absolute number on the Gold Coast. Suns are up by 37, and GWS up by 8 early stages of the last quarter there against Fremantle.
Circuit wins the clearance, and we're going to get a ball up at centre half forward for South Colac. They've just had a couple of inside 50s here and started getting their hands on the ball mainly through Circuit. Prassani wins the hit out, and Monaghan can stream forward. Has a shot at goal, and it's going to drop short. Gaunt will take a mark and handball quickly. Touched off the boot, was it?
Yep.
Oh, who's that? He gets a kick
Downard.
away at goal. Downard misses.
He's had 1 goal 3 today.
Could have had a couple. He's been very lively, Zach Downard, for South Colac.
He's really dangerous. The Oranges kick the point. It's the margins now back to 2 points with 2 minutes to go.
2 minutes to go.
We'll keep you updated there. Top spot on the
In
line
red
there.
time, McDonald has Jackson down the line and he kicks it in his direction. Circuit still in front of him. Stevens is out the back, just come off the bench, had a touch. Goes to Flanagan, handball to Hoy on the boundary line. Hoy has Stevens over the top. Day rushes into the pressure. Theodore kicks inside forward 50. Grist is one out. Can't quite take the mark. He's in great position. And Maxie Hutchinson will kick a goal of the day contender.
Gee, that was brilliant.
It was.
A West Vic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
And that's great play by Irrewarra Beeac to just run and spread from the contest. You had Stevens, you had Hoy, Flanagan.
Yep, every time he touches the ball, Cooper Stevens, something happens. But great front and square, great contest from Grist, great front and square from Hutchison. They've been impressive today. They've their attack on the ball, they just haven't given South Colac any space at all. Like even in the centre square contest, they're tackling. If they don't get first possession, they don't let South have an easy out. So they've been very impressive today. Much just a complete opposite to what we've seen down at Simpson that day. I still can't get over the change.
Inside the last minute there at Lawn. It's a 2-point lead to Elvie. It's 10-9 to 9-13. We'll keep you updated. What happens in the late curves, the winner will finish on top, and the loser will play Irrewarra Beeac in the qualifying final in 2 weeks' time. at the Central Reserve. Back in the middle here. 18 minutes gone in this KSC Colac last quarter. It's been the Bombers pretty much since quarter time. Monahan, hand passed over the top, was smothered. Here's Marnie. Jeez, he's been good today. To Tyler Flanagan. He's worked his way into the game nicely. Hand pass to Mitchie Hall. Should get a free kick. Must take a free kick. And he's going to good himself.
Oh, look at Hammond trying to...
He tried to... he said, no.
Standing over. That was good.
Spencer, Mitch Hall has the kick.
Trying to calm the umpire.
Yeah, he was...
He goes
I'm
short.
going to pick it up, but he was never going to.
Finds the ball in Thornton. Thornton's got the footy. He goes short. And Blind McDonald, he's been brilliant all day. Gee, it's a tough gig for the East top player of the game, boys, because it is hard today. He's run down from nowhere by Perkins. Well played, Mitchie Perkins, holding the football. Free kick will go to South Colac.
50, is it?
And it will be, I think...
Gee, they've paid some 50-metre penalties.
Well, what is it?
Well, no one knows, but I think it's coming back.
No,
I think he's going to kick. I think he's going to kick
50.
back around the mark. So he wants day and support, but that's been
2
ignored.
points up.
What's the update on Alvie Lawn there, Drew?
I haven't had an update yet. It's still 2 points. Alvie in front. We'll keep an update when the official finish is happening. Slater chipping ball over the top. Here's Stevens again. Guile tackled that time there by Day. That was a bit dangerous. How was that not a free kick? And that's a free kick every day of the week, including on Sunday. Alvie just kicked the goal. They're up by 8 points. And
Alvie's up by 8 points.
Yeah. Alvie up by 8 points, so they've just kicked the goal. So that's a big goal, that one. And that goal, I think, was kicked by Moody, I believe. So
Jay Moody.
Yep. So
Good player, Jay Moody.
So it looks like Alvie are going to finish on top of the ladder. And that's a big win for that, given they've got a few players out injured with a few little injury niggles to a few players as well. With a couple of players out for the rest of the season, including Liam Mulder, which is a real shame.
No, I heard he's coming back.
Is he?
He was telling me, I saw him Saturday night, he said he's going to come back for the Otway game, which is next week. But I don't know how, he needs to have a doctor's check-up first, I think.
Yeah, just look,
probably can't run with that. But,
he's a great little player.
I heard he will try and come back because he's tough as nails, Liam Morris, so I hope he's all good.
I hope he doesn't risk his long-term health over a game of footy.
Right.
But that's the thing with those internal injuries is like someone will say, it could be a 2-week injury, and I'll go, yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
And someone will go, I'm out for 8 months, and I'll go, yeah, that sounds about right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Circuit kicks up to centre half forward, over the head of everybody. Picked up away by McDonald. Jeez, he's been good today. He has been outstanding. He kicks up towards half forward. Grist, good handball to Thornton. Can he kick a goal? 48 out. He took too long, but good enough to get the hand pass out. Punched away by Oborn. Day mops up there for the Kangas. Hand pass under pressure, went over the head of Bordenette. Well played by Enor. He did really well there. Well done, Brazzani. Thornton just had a momentary fumble. Good work there by Brazzani. Here's an opportunity now with Enor again. Well, good pressure by Paul Brazzani. We're going to get a boundary throw in.
That was a good contested passage of play, wasn't it?
Hot footy.
Not many times Mitchie Thornton wouldn't have got out there, but he just couldn't quite get away.
Perkins and
last quarter maybe he slowed down half a yard. Yeah.
Colac Imperials have defeated the Western Eagles by 32 points. And they have to beat Lawn, which will be our broadcast game next week. They have to beat Lawn to qualify for a top 5 finish. So
looked like he'd just thrown a grenade into the room, the little fella. He threw the ball
little
up.
Noah Stannard. Jacob Stannard's brother.
Oh, there you go.
As Theodore thumps the kick inside 50. Hutchison couldn't quite get there. Oborn Lurk mops up from behind for South Colac. Kicks it out of the fence looking for Circuit, who's been well covered by Richardson. He takes the mark at centre half back. As I mentioned, Imps have to win. Otherwise,
Charlie Grist ran past asking for the handball. And Circuit nearly gave it to him.
Really did. That was cheeky from Charlie Grist. That would have been clever of the day, that's sure.
As I was trying to say, if the Imps lose, they'll have to rely on Simpson to lose to Birregurra for that to happen. So it's going to come down to the final game of the home and away season. We know the top 4's set. The 5th spot's up for grabs as Monahan kicks long up towards the wing position. Patch did well. Hand pass was smothered there. Circuit lurking again. Stonehouse was good. Hand pass to Marty back to the Star and Stevens. Good kick into the corridor. And the mark being taken by Swain. He's set up early with those 2 goals and Hoy's away. He can run to 60. Bordenette's pressuring him. Kick over the top's a good one.
Charlie.
And Grist marks directly in front. 45 metres out.
So Circuit should run past now.
Yeah, I don't think Charlie will give it to him though.
That'll be the squarer. At 9-17-71, defeated Western Eagles 5-9-39.
Interesting next week, Drewy, because the result will not matter to Lorne next
That's
week.
right, yeah.
So will they rest players against Imperials, and will Elvie rest players as well?
Yeah.
I think Imps need a win because Simpson's percentage is much stronger.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's it.
Oh,
Simpson
yeah.
will
I think if
probably win their game.
And they got a
Yeah.
bit back today from that game against Apollo Bay. So Charlie Grist has kicked 3. This for number 4 from 45, and he loves it. He loved it the moment he left the boot. He's got 4. He goes to goal number 44 for the season. He closed it on yet another season personal best. He's kicked 50 last year and 49 the year before. And you would think he would go suppress that. 17-9, 111 the Bombers. They lead South Colac 10-8-68. 23.5 minutes gone in this KSC Colac final quarter. Greg Allen, Farm Machinery scoreboard, and I believe that's a final score too. And Alvey just kicked another goal. So they're home, and that goal was kicked by Chris Morland. So they go to 12-9-81. Lead by 14 points over Lorne, 9-13-67. They overcome a 30-point deficit after Lorne kicking the first 5 goals of the game.
Gee, there's some tired-looking players out here on the
I
ground,
know.
isn't there? And
Yeah.
We're going to have the shortest post-game show in history.
it's been a long season for these players, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Oh.
Oh,
Gee,
big
just
Bluey.
sliced it.
Angus just decides to thump it about 30 metres forward. It's nearly an inside kick. Mulgrew is tackled by the camel, and there's no free kick.
No, Mulgrew got the handball out. Well,
Got the handball. Well done,
Yep.
Mulgrew. How was that from Bluey Angus? That went
It was a
about
huge
30
hit.
metres.
Yeah, massive.
He must
I'm
have
gonna
been.
get a
He must
ball
have
up.
been watching what happened in the tennis in Paris.
Monahan gets the clearance and gets a kick away up the centre of the ground. Patch will be the first one to the ball. Can't quite gather. He's followed by Holland. Oh, and Larico breaks out of traffic. Holland gets a handball to Perkins. He taps it forward. Foley picks up. Handballs outside. Hammond has it now. And he has Monahan inside. He'll chip and find him. Monahan plays on. Flanagan nearly got him and knowed him down, but he gets a kick away. Inside forward 50. Mumberson comes at it and meets it. He gets a little throw away to Circuit. No free kick. Gaunt picks it up. He's wrapped up.
He pretty much Benji Marshall passed him.
Yeah.
Gee, it was a nice pickup from Mumberson,
Yeah.
though. He's pretty good.
He's
And
impressed.
He's
He's
good
today.
below his knees, yeah, for a big
Ball
fella.
up, 50 out. Bluey Angus wins it without any competition. Patch gets the clearance, and it's a floater of a kick. Mulgrew can't quite. Slater gets a tap for to Howlett. He can't.
Oh,
Snake
the snake's
picks it up.
being tackled.
The snake's been charmed. Snake charmer, Slater. Garner versus Slater in the ruck, centre of the ground here. Monahan, who's had a huge last quarter, can't break free, and we'll get another ball up about 3 metres from the last one.
Lorne just kicked the goal, so the margin back to 8 points.
Gee, it's a long minute, Drew. He's trying to use a minute to
just
go.
go.
Slater wins the hit out to Swain. The camel handballs to Stevens from 55 out.
Oh, I reckon he's
Kicks points.
Yeah.
He knew straight away too. He absolutely knew straight away.
Kicks a point.
Kicked 1 goal 3, Cooper Stevens.
Seb Hay takes the kick out. He can chip short to Will Mulgrew. He's been a handy addition to this South Colac team this year. Will Mulgrew. Yeah, you're right, Pete. Everyone's sort of tired out here. There's not much
Yeah,
movement going on. And Downard can't trap the ball. Theodore taps to himself, and Downard will thump it back into play. Bodanet to Circuit. Garner. Angus nearly got him. Gets a handball, though, to Downard. He can snap a kick down the line.
There he is
and
again.
Stevens, Mr. Everywhere, can kick inside. In the corridor, he finds Mitch Hall. He has the camel Swain on the outside.
He even looks
Far
like he
side of
needs
the
a drink.
ground. Yeah.
Swain goes over the top and finds Grist. He's pretty much 60 metres out. He's too far out to score. He's going to go plot it to the hot spot. Theodore's underneath it. Oh, ball spills.
Oh, here we go.
Give it to Slater. Kick a goal, big fella. Yoop. And kicks their 18th. It's a goal of the day contender.
A West Vic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
It's becoming a big, big margin now.
Unselfish play there. Who was the...
Hutchinson, your boy.
Oh,
Pete.
there you go.
Did you know that? Or
No,
you just...
I was trying to work out who it was. But now, yeah, I'll claim him again.
27 minutes gone in this last quarter. 18-10, 1-18, Irrewarra Beeac. It's a big win. They're out by 44, out by, what's the margin? 50 points, 10-8-68.
So we've always asked, can Irrewarra Beeac kick enough goals against the good sides? And
Yeah.
they've showed today, kicking 18. That's a pretty good effort against a good side in South Colac.
Yeah, gee, I think, like I said, we're going to quickly whip through this post-game show. This could only go for about half an hour the way this is going. As Angus wins to tap down. Coming through again, Swaney overran it. Hutchison, but a free kick's been picked out. Advantage is paid. Oh, he's gone the wrong way! Yes, dead set, gone the wrong way!
That's the clanger of the day.
Oh, no! And Foley will come in and kick a no-scorer. Scored. Marks in the goal square. That's a clanger of the day nomination there. What was he doing?
With your next project, a premium group painting clanger of the day.
Oh, here he is there. He got the hand pass there to Enor. Enor comes away with the ball. Hand pass along the boundary line. Can he keep it in?
Yep.
Look out there. Enor's mopped up. That should be holding the footy. Yep, free kick. And there's the siren. And there it is. But it was a big, big win to Irrewarra Beeac. And for the 4th straight year, they are guaranteed a double chance. And they could not have been any more impressive. They dominated the game since quarter time. They got within about 20 points in the 3rd quarter. But the Bombers put the foot down. And they'll play Lawn, you would think, as the full-time scores sirens just sounded there at Swimming Reserve. But here, it was a 50-point win to the Bombers, 18-10, 118. Defeated South Colac, 10-8, 68. And then the final score there at Swimming Reserve saw Elvie 12-9, 81. Defeated Lawn 10-13, 73. So Elvie will finish on top and Lawn will finish in second. They'll play the Bombers in a fortnight's time in the qualifying final there as well. But Pete, was a big, big win to the Bombers today.
Yeah, it was a big, impressive.
It was a great win there from Irrewarra Beeac. We've asked about whether they can stand up the challenge and kick a big score against the good teams, and they showed today they're dangerous up forward. They've got, they haven't got the one-out marking power like some of those, like your Lawns and Elvies have got. But what they have got, they've got a lot of goal kickers, a spread of goal kickers. They've got Cooper Stevens who can do magic things.
Get him on a big ground.
Yeah, look, I mean, even their wingers. They're on a big ground, the Camel and Enor and those blokes. Get them on the big ground and the big space at the Central Reserve. They're going to worry some sides. They're going to worry those big teams, Lawn and Elvie on that big ground. But
I'll quickly whip through the goal kickers before we take a break. Grist kicked 4, 3 each to Hutchison and Enor, including 2 in the last quarter, 2 each to Thornton, Slater and Swain, who kicked 2 in the first quarter. Stevens and Jackson, the single goal kickers. While for South Colac, the goal kickers were, I'll just try and whip through my sheet. Benny Cox kicked a couple. Also, Mumberson chimed in with 2, and Steve Brazzani finished with 2. And also, Jordan Foley, he finished with 2 as well. But what was an emphatic victory for the Bombers, and they're guaranteed a 3rd spot for the 4th consecutive year. And as they look to get another September assault awaits for the guys here in red and black. We'll take a break here on CDFNL Live. Back with the East Hill top player of the game and also the post-game show, our awards. We'll recap what's happened. It's been a big, big day. And, of course, we'll recap what's happened in the AFL and also some local footy and netball finals, including a few big games going on there as well. So stay tuned here on Mix FM. We're back with the East Hotel post-game show after the break with the Bombers by 50 points.